Hello, hello everyone. Sorry I was a little bit late. I was here early. It's just I've got this new way of going live and I was sitting here for 10 minutes. I probably tried to go live at least 6 times before it finally kicked in, and I've just, got a new way of doing it and I'm just not used to it yet. All right, who do we have in chat? Let's see. We've got Miranda first in chat. Hello, Miranda. Philip, I'm still not dead. Oh my goodness. Well, that's good. Oh, you're near Dorian? Okay. Well, stay safe, Philip. Stay safe. Kimberly, hello. Let's see, Ariane. Thank you, Ariane. I am feeling better. You can probably hear it in my nose a little bit, though. I'm still a tad congested. Let's see. Hi, Anne. Pat, hello. Natalie, hello. Let's see. Hi, Rochelle. Let's see. Who else? Let's see. Pat says she's doing good. That's good. Let's see. Between Miami and Fort Lauderdale? Oh my goodness, Philip. Yes, please stay safe. Are you all prepared and everything? I have another friend who lives in Florida, and he said all he has left to do is fill up the car with gas. So hopefully everything stays safe. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Mia. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Everyone can hear me. Hi, Laura. Hi, Nellie. Let's see, who else? Hi, Beth Ann. Hello. Sounds good, Beth Ann. Let's see. All right, did I get everyone? Kimberly, yes, okay. So yeah, I have a few things that I found. I know it feels like it's been ages since I've been here. I hated missing Wednesday. Like, I'm used to doing it, every couple of days, but I will say though, I did need the rest. Like I said, I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. It definitely kind of took it out of me. I would have been in not good shape. Probably I would have been coughing or whatever. And we'll see if the coughing starts up for this one. We'll see. I've got cough drops and water, so I've got plans here. So yeah, I was at Target the other day and I was just browsing the coloring book section and I found this one. Let's see, let's get it in focus here. I found this one here. And it was 20% off. I got this book for like $7. I was like, okay. And it actually came in really handy because I was so bored Wednesday. I'm glad you had some rest though. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth Ann. But yeah, it actually came in handy because then I saw Sammy's like color long pal thing. And in this book is the dinosaur. So, if I can finish up my Ms. Frizzle coloring and get around to it, I was thinking that I might take part. I don't know if I'll do it on or off stream, but I haven't colored in these ones. You found that book this week at Walmart? Yes, I was just like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. I've seen it around, so I was like, well, for $7, it's hard to go wrong. I'm thinking so, Laura, if I have the time. I don't want to commit to it yet, but it's definitely on the list. Speaking of Laura, the other thing I have here is Laura's Circle Portrait books. Laura, it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's so fun because there's so many pictures in here that I hadn't seen before. We got she sent along some nice toned prints, a little bookmark, her card. And Laura, I put the sticker, so I've got one of those rolling carts with like 3 shelves, and I put the sticker on it with some others that I got from it. It's like my place where I keep all my fancy stickers. I won't do a full flip through, but you can see it's just got loads of great stuff. It's even got some steampunk stuff that could temporarily or could potentially be used for the Victorian one. But absolutely gorgeous, Laura. I love it. I love it. You're coloring the tree troll? Oh, awesome. Very cool. Oh, and then one other little thing I got, finally. I wasn't expecting it for a little while, but I got the Derwent, it showed up today, the little eraser, and I tested out. First of all, it's pretty quiet. Excuse me. It's pretty quiet, but it's powerful. So, I tested it out on the Rooster page because there were a couple little detail spots that I missed, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Which, by the way, we finished last week in case you missed it. In fact, you can actually see where I lost control of the eraser. It went a little haywire. I'll have to go back over. You can got this little line where it's erased. Sounds good, Anne. That sounds good. But yeah, we finished our rooster. I got that posted. So yeah. Friend of mine. He also does these, which is Carousel Horses. So if you like Carousel Horses, you've got a blank barrier page in between each one. But Carousel Horses, and oh, getting blank pages here now. There we go. But he paints a lot of these. Like, he's got a great painting for this. His name is David Palmer. You can look him up on Instagram. I'm trying to see if the page I colored. I think I cut out the page that I colored in here. Oh wait, does this sit here? Hang on. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Anyway, he's got a lot of kind of cool little stuff. Paper's a little thin, but if you just want something light to color with pencils, it's kind of cute. Anyway, but that's Carousel by David Palmer. I'm trying to see who published it. Coloring Jones. Because it's not like Create Space paper. It is thinner though. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Anne. That's cool. Have you tried steaming water with a towel over your head? It clears your sinuses. So that's the thing is, I can breathe fine through my nose. I think it's all just upper. And so, can you do a flip through of that book? Which one, Natalie? The Disney one? Yeah, it's all like upper. But I took some Mucinex and, well, you probably don't want to hear about all that. But I can breathe through my nose, I can breathe through my nose. It's all just, upper congestion. And it doesn't give me a headache, so I figure I'll just let it pass, I don't know. Does my voice sound really different? I was joking with my husband that I sounded really low. It's much easier to turn into a baritone when you have a stuffy nose. I try not to sound too much like a dude. Yeah, Natalie. So here's our first page. And I colored one page. It's on my Instagram. Which you can do exclamation point Instagram for. I colored it a while ago. But if you look him up on Instagram, his name's David Palmer. He does wonderful, wonderful paintings. It's great. Right, Laura? Right? Thanks, Mia. Yeah, I'm on the tail end of it, for sure. Just trying to take it easy. I definitely took a nap this afternoon, and I know, right? Hi, Lady Bear. This is the new Emily. My name's Emile now. It's no longer Emily. I'm Emile Illustrator. Right, isn't it? Nice little simple drawings. And it's got lines where you can cut it too if you want. It's not perforated, but it does give the dotted line if you want to go ahead and cut it out. But it's got a blank barrier page in between each one, which I think is kind of nice. They're single-sided. The paper is not, it's not cardstock, but it's not total printer paper. It feels a little bit thicker. Hi, Dory. Also, if I sneeze or cough, I apologize. I think I'll be able to mute it for the coughing, maybe. But the sneezes, they tend to just sort of hit me, so. But that's one nice thing about streaming is that you're doing it from your home. You don't actually have to go out, so as long as I'm feeling okay, it's not that big of a deal. These would make great puzzles, too. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Use this page. So there's a test page here. Now there's a blank barrier page. I think that's all drawings. And then there was one more in there that I colored, but I cut it out. So, but all great books. And seriously, if you can, you should get Laura's book because if you like coloring faces, it's got so many different examples. And I read somewhere, I was reading somebody was commenting on Laura's book. No problem, Natalie. That they were like, oh, I love her pictures, but I'm waiting for one that has like dark skin. But there are some girls in here that are perfect for dark skin. Let me see if I can find one. Okay. So like, she would be great dark skin practice. And really any of them would be. But I think they were hoping for something. And they are in the book. So if anybody's asking, like this one, perfect for dark skin. Obviously this one. So there's a wide variety of races that are optimal for different skin colors, different hair colors. Look, she's even got a dog in here. There's loads of them in there. And they're just gorgeous, gorgeous drawings. And they're done with pencil, so they're not super dark. Just trying to find a few more examples. Oh, there you go. So if you want to do something, oh yeah, like look, here's a Hawaiian one. If you wanted to do something where you like go over the lines, this is perfect for it. We've got some underwater ones. I'm not going to show them all because I don't want to, you know, do a full flip through for her since it's her book, but there's a few of them. Like this one is available for download on her Etsy. Oh, most definitely, Laura. It's perfect. I got a horse in here. So yeah, you can find her book on Amazon, but you can also find it on Etsy, which is where I got it. And shipping was quick. Oh! Laura, I didn't realize this. Hey, it's Laura, everybody. Okay, that might have to be the first one I color, Laura. That is adorable. And then there's face elements in here, different skin tone sketches. So, yeah, definitely worth checking out if you love coloring faces. It's perfect. Yeah, and then I got that Color Morphia one, which I thought was a lucky find. I know, right, Natalie? It's great. Okay, so I got caught up on the rest of the page because I know we only have a certain amount of time, and who knows if this coughing is going to take over or not. It hasn't been too bad yet, but everything is done except for the beast, so we can do this one. No, it's great. And I didn't realize that there was one of Claire too. I saw somebody posted kind of anyway, I saw the posted one of Claire's. That looks great. Anywho, let's see. I think Laura's book's on sale right now in her Etsy store. Oh, awesome. So we're using Arteza pencils. We've got our beast here. Hi, Donna. Let's see, did I miss you coming in, Donna? Hello. Sorry, I was going over the flip thing. Donna, I've been practicing with the pencil sharpener, and I think I have the hang of it. So it's working fantastically. When I was coloring the rest of this today, I was working on it, and someone disliked. It's all right. I have all of you, and all of you are amazing, so I'm okay with that. If they have nothing better to do than to dislike videos, then more power to them. Anyway, but yeah, I was practicing with it, Donna, when I was coloring this today, and I think I've got it done perfect. And just like you said, I went ahead and took it off the desk because I can do it without. So, yeah, I just needed to, like, I had started with it, but I need to, like, get to know a tool before I could really use it fluently, you know? And so I was using it all day today, and it's perfect. It's great, 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 great. All right, so I kind of want to start in on his jacket, I think. I'm in the mood to do some blue. We don't hardly have any just real rich blues on this page. You can see that he's got a real royal blue jacket. Oh, I'm so glad. I know, like I said, it's felt so weird. Plus the blade should release when the pencil becomes sharp. Yes, yes, I've noticed that. It's perfect. What does this say? I remember. Oh yeah, like, so it was weird not being here Wednesday. You know, it's just been, it's been so long. I've got them occasionally, like on past uploaded videos, but it's just, you know, it's hard to please everybody, and that's okay. And, you know, I do this for fun. I do this for you guys. I enjoy hanging out, so. Yeah, we'll definitely add a little bit of purple in here. But for, like, his pants, let me grab the color chart. I think, like, the Aegean blue or the ocean blue would be perfect for it. So, because it's kind of like almost a blue-green. So the Aegean blue, I think, will be great for it. Know your brain is stuffy too, but don't forget the lady. Oh, yes, Janine. Yes, 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 yes. I did forget that. Before we jump into that, let me do that real quick. Let me grab a Johanna book, because she's got a lot of examples of that. Let me think. An Ivy one, maybe? Let's check Ivy to see if there's that. So in case anybody's wondering what Janine is asking about, I had a message about coloring a lantern, and actually I have an IRL. Actually, she was an Instagram follower, but I've met her IRL. She's come to my painting classes. And she had a request for the same thing. So what it is they're curious about coloring like lantern lights and kind of how it works on the wall. So let me see. Okay, so we've got this lantern here. We could do that one. I have also, let me check World of Flowers real quick, because I think I colored one. So I'll show an example first, and then we can do that real quick. I'm missing all the chat that got myself dozing. Oh, it's all right, Rochelle. Someone's cat hit the dislike button. There you go. Blame it on the cat. So I put this cat bed down near the floor. Oh, did I cut that one out? I might have cut that one out. Down by the floor of my desk. And the cat's been sleeping in it lately. So I'm hoping, doesn't Enchanted Forest have tree houses and lanterns? Yes, it most definitely does. I had a page in here that I colored with a lantern already, so I wanted to grab that. See, there's loads of lanterns here. Anyway, if it comes to the point where she's sleeping there regularly, I'm thinking about setting up like a cat cam so you guys can see the kitty while we color, because that would be cute. Let's see. Oh, it's not telling me my viewers. Let's see, what are we at? 20? Not bad. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance for any coughing or anything. Oh, you know what? I think I put it in here. I have this little book that's like portfolio that's slotted, and I've been trying to store my finished pages here. Just give me 1 second. It's the fairy house that I colored. Let's see. That's the bird. 1 second, 1 second. Okay. Well, I can't find it. It's alright. We'll do it anyway. That's alright, Donna. Alright. Let's grab Enchanted Forest, shall we? I love Johanna's books. I can't wait until her new one comes out. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to go to the... It could just be you might need to refresh Donna. Hi, Jim. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Aw, thanks, Miranda. Oh, and I think I'm in Top Chat. Top Chat party. We want live chat. There we go. That's better. I apologize if I missed anyone. I'm back. Hello, Jim. All right, let's look at these back here. See if we can find one with a lantern. I might have colored that one already. Hang tight. Oh, you know what? That one could work. I have multiple copies of this book, and I don't think I've colored it so far, unless I cut it out of this book. Hang on. But see, this is nice. This is why I keep all my books close by. Now there's 17 thumbs up. There you go. Oh, see, this was early on. This is one of the first ones I've colored. Oh, professional streamer, by the way. My phone is not on silent. There we go. On silent now. Got the latest daughter moved to Cebu. We're officially empty nesters. Wow, Jim, congratulations. Okay, here we go. There we go. This one's perfect. Okay. So this is not a good example because this is when I first started coloring. The only thing I really like about this one, because see, I did like all solid colors here. I did it Prismacolor, but I had no idea how to really blend or anything yet. But I really like the mushrooms. The mushrooms were real popular. Let's see if my very first picture I ever colored. Hi, Patricia, welcome. All right, there you go. This was my very first adult coloring picture that I finished. It seemed easier. I wanted to dive into it, and you can see, like, I didn't, use multiple colors. I used one color. I didn't do, like, any blending at all. Maybe a little bit there, but I used a silver. Oh my goodness, I have learned so much since then. So much. Oh no, Rochelle! Oh no! All right. So we're gonna grab this one real quick. All right. So, these days, thanks, Natalie. Oh, for sure, Donna, definitely. And in case anyone's curious, I colored this one with Crayola color pencils, actually. I did the whole page with Crayolas. All right, let's see if we can turn this like so. Make it a little bit easier. Maybe? Will it let me? Maybe not. Okay, we'll work with it. We'll make it work. There we go. That's in there. Handy little eraser. All right, so let's see if we can zoom on in here. There we go, that works. Perfect. Exactly, Laura, right? Yeah, if anybody doesn't know, Laura has been doing a wonderful job coloring pages with just Crayola crayons. Like, it's amazing what she's been able to work with them. I wasn't able to catch the end of your pan pastel stream, Laura. How did it work out? Oh, yeah, there's the bug there. All right, I got a little caterpillar there. Oh, by the way, just a side note. I got some nail polish today. I'm not going to put it on yet because this stuff is still good. But I got like this Galaxy nail polish that I am super excited to try. It's like holographic, but it's Galaxy. I think it's going to be super fun. I know, I was listening to it because I was trying to get some things done, so I had it open. I was just listening to it, and I heard you just hollering about it. It was pretty entertaining. Okay, so for what I would do, for instance, for this lantern. Now, let me preface this with, I'm sure there are other ways to do it. I'm by any means, I learned a lot as I went along. Right, Pat? It's so pretty. Isn't she always, Natalie? She's great. But anyway, this is what works for me. This is what I would do, okay? Oh, no, Lori, it's great. I loved it. It was hilarious. I was cracking up. I know I wasn't in chat much, but I had you sitting on my nightstand and it was up, and it was so funny. So funny. And that's what's good, it's an entertaining stream. But anyway, so this is what I do for me. Go ahead and experiment yourself. This is just one other way to try, okay? So if I've learned anything from coloring lanterns, if you want a kind of glow, first of all, you need to figure out, okay, is this going to be daytime or nighttime? Because your lantern is always going to be brighter at nighttime, obviously, versus daytime. Now, I tend to do kind of somewhere in the middle because I'm not totally comfortable with like a super dark night sky, but I also don't want to do it so bright that the lantern can't be shown, okay? So this stock for this instance, let's just do something kind of medium, okay? See, I haven't even tried pan pastels. There you go. Oh, hi, Kelly. Welcome. We're just doing a short little tutorial on coloring a lantern in a light, Kelly, and then we're going to be jumping into our Beauty and the Beast page. Okay, so I've got ivory here. Basically, any kind of light yellow is going to work in what you're using. So, like cream. I'm not quite sure what the light yellow equivalent is on polychromos or whatever you have. Just choose something light, something that's not super bright. Basically, hi, Finley, welcome. Something where you're going to kind of work on your outline for the glow of your lantern, okay? So, imagine just kind of a general circle, but see, the light would normally be blocked down here. So, your light is going to come out like so. Now, it may be hard for you to see, but if it's light enough that you can see, then that works, okay? So we're just kind of, and it's especially important to go ahead and continue it around, especially if you're going to add in a sky, okay? So let's carry this around here. And since the light would be shining on the leaf too, we'll kind of do that quickly here. And if for some reason we don't finish the beast, I'd like to finish him tonight. We can always pick it up again. There's no reason why we can't. And in case anybody hasn't noticed, remember the schedule is going to be changing too, all right? So Monday is going to be 9 a.m. I've posted the schedule change on Instagram stories, the YouTube community page, as well as the Facebook page. So keep an eye on those. Okay. So now I'm just going to lightly kind of fill in that light yellow that I did. Okay. Maybe a little bit on the bottom here. Oh my goodness. Drink some water here. Oh right, Monday is Labor Day. Oh, I didn't think about that. The kids will not be in school on Monday. You know what? I'm going to talk to my husband. We may still do it Monday. A morning one, because I hate to change the time on everyone when we've just made the schedule. So we'll make it work. Right now, just go with what the schedule says, and we'll go from there. Okay? All right. So now what I want to go ahead and do, let's get some colors to color this lantern, all right? So, and I'm not going to give the Prismacolor or you know, equivalents of these. I'm just going to go ahead and color it. And, you know, you can use whatever color equivalent you think works. This is just supposed to give you an idea of how to color it if you want to. All right, so let's grab Cocoa and let's grab Coyote. And we'll grab Camel too. Okay, so we're gonna grab Cocoa here. Now, what I'm gonna do is, oh, I'm gonna sharpen this real quick. Look at that. Look at that nice point. This is the, you can see up at the top little camera, this is the sharpener that Donna gifted me. It's perfect. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna bring this brown to the edge. Oh, is it still? Oh, see, when I move it down, it's not in focus anymore. I'll focus it for this. A camel and a coyote had a chocolate. There you go. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna start it right about here. Okay, we're not going right to the edge because we're going to add a little bit of yellow. Now, in my mind, this lantern is like slightly metallic. But you can color it whether it's a wood lantern or whatever you want to do. Okay. Oh, I went right to the edge there. Hey, this is a good opportunity to use our handy dandy eraser. Let's see how this works. Oh my goodness, look at that. This thing is so fancy. I shouldn't be talking like that. Remind me to talk that way next week when my voice is not in pieces. Okay. All right, there we go. So that was the Cocoa. All right. There we go. All right, I'm gonna sharpen this one. Yeah, and if I've missed anybody's pictures that they've uploaded to the Facebook group, I apologize. I've been so kind of out of touch this week. I've been trying to keep up on things, but this dang cold has just knocked me on my feet. All right, Coyote. The joys of having children, am I right? Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said. They'll sneeze in your face. Did I? Okay, I'll have to take a look again. My memory's also been absolutely awful. Like I went and got my hair cut today, and I was talking to her about something, and I totally messed up. Oh, just exclamation, do you have an upside down exclamation point there, Jim? No, it's just regular exclamation point tools. Regular exclamation point tools, which I did update. I've been really trying to keep it updated. All right, now we're gonna use Camel. Okay, I'm not going to spend too long. Like normally I would probably go over this, but I just want to get this kind of color for you. I'm going to grab Yellow Sapphire, Lemon, and Sunflower here. Okay. There you go. Thanks, Tyler. Okay, let's see. And then let's grab Cocoa again. We're just going to do a little bit there, maybe a little bit there. Because this could be on the outside, this could be on the inside. It's hard to say. It's the fancy exclamation point, all right? Just added a little bit there. All right. Excuse me, I apologize for that. Okay, a little bit there. Kind of have to color the lantern if you want to get an idea of where to place your yellows. Okay. And then we're going to grab, trying to go quickly on this here. We'll grab this one, and this one. All right. So we're going to use dark chocolate here on the wood so we can show where the glow is going to be, okay? I'm not going to color this whole thing, just enough so you can see where the glow is. gonna give you the basic idea. So essentially, you're making your outline for your colors. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, let's do that. Because I don't plan on coloring this picture again. I've already colored it once. All right, let's grab this. Okay, just want to kind of fill it in up to that point. Okay. I could always re-go over this if I did want to go ahead and color it someday. All right, and then let's grab a couple greens so we can color that leaf real quick so we can show you. I don't want to lose anybody's interest here. I know we were here for the Disney or for the Beast thing, but this will, you know, come in handy. All right. Okay, so let's get this leaf partially colored here. This is jade I'm using, but it's just your same basic formula of, you know, a dark green, a light green, and a mid green. Nothing too fancy. And I know I'm going kind of quick, but I just want to get some color down on here. Okay. But I'm also going light on the edge because I want to add some of that yellow in here, okay? We could maybe add just a little bit of green here. But mostly on that thing, we want to have it yellow, okay? All right, so now what we're going to do, let's take our sunflower here. Okay, we can just add in a few different yellows here, okay? Now, you can imagine this is open, you could imagine that this is glass, so you could always use like a white gel pen and add some highlights. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit there. Okay. But the whole idea is you're expanding that glow onto the things around it. Okay, so that was sunflower. I'm going to use lemon. So I'm using a couple different yellows here. Okay, do a little bit here, right along the edge. And kind of bring it in just a little bit there. Just a little bit there. Okay, then we'll grab our yellow sapphire. Just a tad there. Okay, and then color in a little bit darker with that. And now that you have a lot of your yellows in, you can bring that in a little bit. And then, you know, you can color your candle however you like. Or light, you know, however you like, you know, just a little bit there, a little bit there. Again, this is super quick. Normally I'd spend more time on it, but I want to make sure that we can get this done. Okay, using camel just a little bit on that candle there. Okay, so now that you have your main yellow down, what you can do is you can go back in now where you have your yellow at. I swear, this looks much better, like not so close up. There you go. You can see it a little bit better. Oh, I absolutely love them, Rochelle. They're great. Okay, so now you can lightly go back in with your browns. Okay, go along the edge here. Because obviously it's still brown. The white isn't so bright that it's canceling out the fact that your branch is brown. But what you're trying to express is that the glow of the lamp. Okay, so like I said, you can go back in with your other browns. And again, I know I've said it multiple times. Normally I'd take more time on it. But this is just to give you a general idea of how you would go about translating that yellow. So basically you're laying yourself out a stencil of where you want your yellow to go. Then you can go back in and add more of your browns to make it, you know, look more like a branch. There you go. Okay, so like with our greens now, we'll grab like our moss because it's a nice yellow green. Yeah, we can go in with that a little bit more. Make sure we still get those highlights on the leaf. See, and I went over a little bit much, so like I like to use the white Prismacolor with these more than I do the Arteza white. So what we can do now is we can take this, sort of blend that, kind of smooth it out a little bit. And you can see it's kind of creating that softness a little bit. And this is just a white Prismacolor. It's nothing too fancy, but white is good when you're trying to get that kind of glow. Okay, so, okay, that's not a perfect exact circle, but this was me rushing it. Hi, Chelsea! Okay, so does that make sense to everyone? I know it was quick. Here, we'll zoom out so you can kind of see. But the idea is you're spreading the glow onto the items around it. And like I left these edges here, you can follow it up. Like I've got some lemon here. You can kind of fill that in because, you know, there's going to be a glow around this. If your glow is bright enough to reach the items around you, there's going to be a glow on the lantern. Okay, oddly enough, that already looks better than my first one I did. And I've spent all of 2 minutes on that. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. Janine, how did that explain it a little bit? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Chelsea's still getting over the cold. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this up so we can get started on our Beast page, because that is also what we came here for. But I wanted to go over that because we had a couple of requests for it, so I figured why not just do something real quick, and now we're going to jump back into it. Awesome, Janine. I'm so glad. Hey, Chelsea, check out this new nail polish color that I'm super excited to use. It's like, here, it's like holographic and glittery. Come on, camera, focus. I'm excited about this nail polish. Work with me. Probably because I'm shaking. Anyway, it's like super glittery and holographic and galaxy. It's like called, what is it called? It's called High Voltage is what it's called. But yeah, super nice. Nice rabbit tail works for me. Okay, perfect. Right, Natalie? I'm so excited to try it. Okay, truth be told, if you are interested in like glittery, and this isn't, you know, like I'm not sponsored or anything. I just literally love it. I got it on Amazon. They have a website too, but it's ILNP. They did this, like, this is a top coat that I did on my nails here. But it's like, remember that blue sparkly one I had a couple weeks ago? Oh, what else did that was also them. Thanks, Chelsea. All right, so let's dive on into Beast here. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Hello, Tabata. Welcome. All right, so we are going to jump in on his coat here. We've got this as a sample. He's got some blues and purples, and we've got kind of like greenish blue here. So let's jump on in and get this baby started. Get him nice and in focus. All right, so I'm gonna grab, let's see. Where's my color chart here? All right, definitely some Ultramarine, some Mykonos Blue, some Periwinkle, excuse me, and some Blueberry. I got a cough drop. And hit my lamp. Also, I love the polish. I have shoes that have similar color scheme. Universe style a noob comes in, so I need to get some. What is the brand again? I got it on Amazon. It was ILNP is the brand. It's hard to see on there, but yeah, ILNP. Tabata, I'm so glad you're here, but I only speak English. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here, though. I want to say it says, good evening, everyone. Aw, thanks, Jim. Don't cough on me, super chat. First aid, get better soon. Don't cough on me, super chat. Jim, thank you so much. Can we get some cheers in chat for Jim? Thank you, Jim. You're awesome. So that's one great thing about, even though I'm sick, you know, you can't get sick through super chat. Thanks so much, Jim. You're awesome. All right, let's see. Periwinkle. and Mykonos Blue. And you're hilarious, Jim. I love it. Do you remember what color? And thanks, Jim, for me also. Yeah, Chelsea, it's called High Voltage. Let's see. And Blueberry. You know, Blueberry and Ultramarine are really close. We're just going to grab Ultramarine, I think. Yeah. Let's grab some Amethyst. Perfect. Thanks again, Jim. That's awesome. You all are awesome. Thank you so much. But thank you, Jim. That's great. Okay, it looks like he's got a little bit, almost like a greenish on his elbow. Yeah, like just a little bit there. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it too much. Let's also grab, let's grab Jade. We can use that as our kind of darker color too. Oh, that's charcoal. Jade, Jade. Jade, Jade, wherefore art thou, Jade? All right, here it is. Okay, let's get these sharpened real quick. Okay. Our handy little sharpener here. There we go. Nice sharp points. This is great. These are perfect for these. There we go. I do, Natalie, I do. And if you're curious about them too, you can, on my YouTube, I did a whole review on them also. Oh, and actually, Natalie, if you want to get them, I have a coupon code for 10% off that is good until tomorrow. Oh, most definitely, Donna. Let's see. What did I do? Exclamation bar, Arteza pencil? Is that what it is? Let me look. Because I have a link directly to it if you want to check it out. Let's see. Yeah, Arteza pencil, that's what it was. There you go. Okay, so that's a link to it if you want to check it out. And then in checkout, if you use Emily Illustrator 2, that coupon code is good until tomorrow, because it said the 31st. Yeah, no problem, Natalie. I highly recommend them. They're great. They are water soluble, though. So although they have their watercolor ones also, these ones happen to be water soluble. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with a little bit of our Jade, okay? I know, isn't she great? Yeah, it's perfect on it. Went super quick. And look how sharp this, let's see. Can we, well, let me zoom. Maybe not. There we go. Look how sharp that point is. It's a little long for the Prismacolors, but for any of my harder lead pencils, it's absolutely perfect. There we go. All right, so we're going to start with Jade, and I'm going to get kind of along his collar here a little bit, where it's darker. And you know what I think I'm going to do? Because this little filigree on his jacket is so small, I think we're just going to use gel pen on it, because we've got gold gel pen. I think that's just going to make our lives a lot easier. Oh my goodness, I just realized he has little birds here. And it's the weekend. Yay! Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Tell you what I'm doing. I'm sleeping. That's what I'm doing the weekend. I'm sleeping. All right. And then he's got some of this green up on this sleeve all the way to about here. Now I'm kind of using this picture on the side, not that I'm trying to match it exactly, but it's great if you're struggling with like, where do I put this color or what color do I use next? Here we go. I'm sorry I don't speak English, so it's hard for me to understand what you guys say, but I like the live so much I'm always here. Well, we're so glad to have you here, Tabata. So glad. Work. I work at a grocery store. Oh, I understand that, Kimberly. I worked at a grocery store for a full year, so I understand your pain. Alright. Then we're going to add some of this jade down here. I think I feel a sneeze coming on. Chelsea! This says, thanks for being awesome and helping others do what they enjoy as well. Chelsea, thanks so much. You want some cheers in chat for Chelsea for her super chat? Thank you so much, Chelsea. Aw, you all are so wonderful. You're just making my night. Thank you. That is so great. You're so sweet, Chelsea. Here. Thank you again, Chelsea. That's amazing. Christina says, sorry I'm late. I'm prepping things ahead of the hurricane. Oh, no worries, Christina. You please stay safe. Philip, if he's still here, he's in that same general area as well. So, yeah. Prep away. Stay safe. Kimberly just retired from being a homemaker companion. Oh, okay. Aw, thanks, Chelsea. You all are so nice to me. Thank you. All right, let's see. Then Amethyst. Okay, we're going to go over. So I'm just coloring over this filigree, so don't worry about that. We're going over the green a little bit. There we go. And up along the seam of his shirt. Okay, oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab that jade again. He also needs some on his cuff. Here we go. All right, so Amethyst. Oh yeah, Beth Ann, it's pretty scary. All right, so put that there. Gonna go over this green here. There we go. And we'll do his other side of the jacket here in a little bit. I'm in Gainesville, my family and friends are in Jackson. Oh, yeah. Definitely stay safe. Yeah, at least there's time, though, for you to get prepared. Are they evacuating? I mean, everybody seems to be preparing for it, but have they thought about evacuating anyone? All right, now we're going to use Ultramarine. And we're going to go all over that again. But you can still see the difference in colors. And it's going to come out nice and bright blue. I don't know. I guess if it's covering the whole state, where would they evacuate everyone to, you know? Hi, Rebel. Welcome. Oh, is her name Christine? Okay, I've been trying so hard to remember everybody's name. I need to just write it down. Like, I know that Cajun is Pat. And I know what Color and Felt is Heather. I know Kitty Cat is Alex. I've been trying to remember everybody's names. And again, for those coming in, I apologize for the coughing and stuff. I am getting over a cold, which is why we did not stream on Wednesdays. So cough drops are my best friend. Rebel is fine? Okay, awesome. Like Rebel Wilson. Is that her real name, Rebel Wilson? Or do you think she changed it because she's in the movies now? Okay. Are we in focus here? Let's see. I want to make sure we're nice and in focus. And is it nice and clear for everyone? Oh, you know what? I'm realizing again, I'm missing this cuff here. I keep forgetting about it. We were having a bunch of issues with our internet, but my husband went out and we got a new router slash modem, because the one that we were using is the rented one from the internet company, and it has just been cutting out so badly. As much of a nerd as I am, if anybody is familiar with video games, they might know that a classic version of World of Warcraft came out. Anyway, it's a video game. I don't have much time to play it, but it's nice to pop on every now and then. Anyway, long story short, kept getting kicked off the server, which is highly irritating. Anyway, then last night, my husband was having issues with his internet. And so today we went ahead and got our own modem slash router instead of the rented one. And already we've seen a pretty significant improvement. Yes, Chelsea, you should. So Chelsea is a friend, and yes, she gave us the idea. Okay. Husband just told me that as the hurricane goes up in Florida coast, it's going to stay as Category 1. Oh, well, that's good. Hi, Annette. Thank you. Lots of practice. 1 second. Okay. Category 2 up to Jacksonville now. Ugh, so scary. How most of these things happen in the spring? Okay, so now we're gonna grab Mykonos Blue here. Okay. And again, we're gonna color over the whole thing here. But it's great because we're seeing all of these different colors. Thanks, Annette. Okay, so let's see. What was I using? Mykonos? I like saying Mykonos. I think it's supposed to be because it's like a Greek blue, because it's such a rich, rich blue. I would love to go to Greece someday. There's a few places I still want to travel. Yes, I saw that, Mia. The one other day was like, what, 6.3? I think. 6.3? Okay, so in the picture, I feel like the Ultramarine needs to come up on his arm a little bit more. So we're going to do that. Kind of goes like this. Now, I'm not trying to make it look exact, but we've been kind of following the pattern of where the shadows and stuff lay from the picture. So we're going to bring that Ultramarine up just a bit. There we go. Yeah, the other morning. Yeah, I've got family out there. So my sister texted me when it happened. There was no damage or anything, and I don't know how inland it was felt, but I grew up in a small coastal town, so when, you know, the quote-unquote big one happens, which it will, I think it will most definitely be affected. It's just a matter of time. I mean, they've been saying for years that the big one's going to hit, but more and more things are happening just off the coast. And okay. Oh, did I not use Ultramarine there? Dang it. I don't know why I keep forgetting about this cuff. It's like my brain doesn't want to color this cuff. Just leave it blank, right? My oldest son played World of Warcraft. He was so good. He made money helping others. Oh, awesome. Now he works within video games. So far, Star Trek has been his project. Oh, that's so cool, Annette. There we go. All right. Let's see. We need to... Did I use the Ultramarine here? I don't think I did. I'm just gonna go over it just in case. Can't hurt, right? I think I did. Yeah, that's good enough. Pacific Northwest, yeah. All right, the Mykonos Blue. Did you feel it at all, Mia? Or was it that just that you heard about it? So I'm not quite sure how far up the fault line it went. I don't know when the starting point of it was. I think one of the most awesome things I've witnessed was Mount St. Helens in 1980. You saw that, Rochelle? That's awesome. Okay. I'm not going to use much of the Periwinkle here because it's pretty dark under his arm. Alright. There we go. It's a nice bright blue, isn't it? I like that. No, I just heard about it at the dog's nose. Oh, gotcha. Oh, right there with you, Rochelle. I get that. Alright, Periwinkle. Hey, just out of curiosity, because I was struggling to go live today because I'm trying to do it in a new way, and it was just having issues. Did you all get a bunch of notifications of scheduled live streams? I haven't quite figured out why they're going off. I'm hoping I've realized the problem, but as I was starting to go live, a bunch of them came up. So, hi, Brittany. Welcome, welcome. So, did you guys get a bunch of notifications of like scheduled live streams? You didn't get any? Okay, good. I was afraid that like everybody was getting like 600 gajillion notifications because it happened like a bunch of times. My daughter gave me this book for Christmas and I've not done one page too hard. It's definitely a little bit intimidating, Annette, for sure. For sure, for sure. Okay, I'm pressing a little bit harder with the Mykonos, so I want to make sure we get that nice blue in there. Alright, now I'm going to take Jade. Just for the 10:24 one? Or 10:24 p.m. Okay. Alright, we're using Jade now. Gonna kind of do our second layer here. Get in some of this shadow. He's got a little bit of shadow up here behind his arm. There we go. All right. Notifications are broken. Gremlins. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm trying to start the stream through Streamlabs. I know this sounds complicated, but if anybody understands Streamlabs, like I was starting on YouTube, then linking it with Streamlabs, so it's like I was going twice and it was overkill. But theoretically, I just need to go live on Streamlabs because they're linked. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure it out. And the only way to figure it out is, you know, to do live streams. So I figure I'll get it eventually, but I know all of you are wonderful and patient, so we'll get there eventually. We'll get it, and it'll get much more smooth. The biggest thing is just that, you know, the stream is finally more smooth. We got, you know, our secondary camera action up here, and yeah, it's great. There we go. Bit of purple here. drink of water here. Yep, YouTube gremlins. All right, and then Ultramarine. Okay, gonna kind of go over that a little bit. Go. Yeah, this is turning into a real nice bright blue. I like that. It just doesn't look as clear. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I mean, it's focused. It's in focus. Probably just looks clearer to me because I'm seeing it in real life. All right. Then we've got Mykonos Blue. There we go. I really like Mykonos Blue. It's probably my favorite blue in the whole set. All right, then we're gonna finish off a little bit of that periwinkle. And if you want, you can kind of go over the whole thing a little bit. Smooth it out just a bit. You're not quite burnishing it, but just filling out some of those holes. There we go. Still got the music from the rooster. I think I'm definitely going to need to upgrade the music here at some point. Especially when we move on to the Johanna page. Which again, I apologize, I had to cancel on Wednesday. I hated doing that. But it's alright. We'll start fresh on Monday. Yes, he's very dashing. You have fuzzy head, Emily, from your cold. Exactly, it is fuzzy. It's very fuzzy. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit of charcoal, just a tad. Okay, not black, but charcoal. Just a little bit in some of these corners here. Don't always use black to darken it, but I think it's appropriate in this situation. Just a bit. Some of these darker, shadowy areas. Go. Yeah, just a little bit, not much. Kind of going over that jade a little bit. Jade just didn't come out quite as dark as I wanted it to, but charcoal's not quite as stark as the black pencil. So this is giving us just a little bit of darkness, but it's not totally drowning out the green either. Still looks kind of greenish. Yeah, I think that's nice. All right, where is my brush here? There we go. Aw, thanks, Beth Ann. And then I know I've colored over the filigree, but we're gonna use gel pen on it, so that'll be good. Are you missing stuff, Rochelle? Is your internet cutting out? Now this is a good opportunity to try out our, here, can we go in a little bit more? We can. Okay, there you go. Try out our little electric eraser. Okay. I think I have the eraser sticking out too far because it's wobbly a little bit. There we go. Again, tools. I still need to figure out. This only showed up this afternoon, so. Welcome to you too, Jim. There we go. You almost worked a little too good there. Yeah, I'm loving this new eraser. It's so precise. I'll have to get an Amazon link for it for y'all. I didn't think to do that this afternoon. I'm telling you, this fuzzy brain has got me not thinking the way I would. It'd be really hard to go around the filigree for sure. Oh, most definitely. I'm nodding out. Oh, Rochelle, you can get some sleep if you want. Yes, Jim, there is. So Mondays and Wednesdays we'll be doing 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. It's because kiddos are in school now, and I wanted to, you know, and if it turns out morning streams don't really work for anybody, we can always go back. But I wanted to give it a shot to try, you know, a few morning streams to get everybody kind of a chance to see the stream if they wanted to. All right, so let's see. Let me grab the chart. I'm going to do a little bit of his pants now. So I want Aegean blue. We're going to get some ocean blue. Let's see. I think robin egg blue. And then probably a little bit of... Let's grab some shamrock green just in case. Shamrock green, and we'll use periwinkle too. Oh, I haven't updated the schedule. Dang, I updated everything else. Yeah. Okay, I gotta write that down. I actually got myself a little board here. Oh, well, I'll use the marker. But I got a board on the wall now for a calendar, and it's got my list of things. Yeah, it is the old schedule, Donna. Here, maybe I can do it right now, just because I might forget later. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, schedule is... We're gonna change this right now, okay? Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Fridays, 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Ending times are subject to change. I always add that in because I never know when we're going to end exactly. I mean, Monday, Wednesday are going to be pretty set because I got to, you know, I've got other stuff I need to do. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, now let's try that again. Exclamation point schedule. No, it's fine. I was glad you guys found it because I thought I had updated everything and then I totally spaced it. All right, let's try that again. Exclamation point schedule. Besides, if anybody new comes in, they'll need to know it. Haha, perfect. Now it's correct. Okay, so we're going to start with... Aegean blue. Okay. Actually, yeah, we'll start with Aegean blue, but we'll definitely add some charcoal to it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got it now. We got it. We got it. Yes, schedule. We got it. There we go. There's that one. And that one. And that one. And this one. Sticking with the stream. Laura, when do you stream next? Hello, Pantalones. We're gonna color you. I like to learn things and Emily shares her know-how with you. Aw, thanks. Go. Yeah, we're definitely going to be, you know, I'm just going to bring this one all the way down. So we're definitely going to have to add some charcoal because if you see on his pants in this picture, they're pretty dark right around here under the shadow where the coat would be. Oh, and you know what? Looks like there's a little bit of blue on his undercoat too over here. Yeah, isn't the Aegean blue nice? We're starting out light, and then we'll add a few more layers here. I want to just get this kind of base color down. So it looks like it runs all the way kind of on the sides, down here, definitely on this back part here. And I'm just adding a real light layer because I'm kind of just blocking out where this color needs to be. So definitely along the edge of her dress here. And you know, there's nothing that says we have to stop at 2 hours either, because it is the weekend, which means we don't have to get up and do school stuff tomorrow, which is why I made Fridays for weekend streams, just because it works out well with the schedule. Aw, thanks, Laura. All right, now Ocean Blue. We're gonna kind of go over this as well. They're kind of similar colors. Just a tad. I think it's a little bit more green and less blue than the Aegean Blue. Just a tad though. Okay. And then we're gonna grab, what do we want to do? Let's grab the Robin Blue. Okay. Robin's Egg Blue. Excuse me. Sometimes I make a mess, but it was so fun this morning, Laura, and it was highly, highly entertaining. I loved it. It was hilarious. Okay. I know, right, Jim? Okay, so I want to go ahead and grab charcoal again, because there is just a lot of darkness up here under the coat. All right, and this is where we're going to start building up some layers. I think we're definitely going to grab jade too, bring in some of this other green. Now, for those that weren't in on Monday stream, how are you all liking this additional camera up here? Figure we're super zoomed in on what we're doing, but then, you know, you can't see up close, but it kind of gives you an idea of what my hands are doing when you can't see them in the screen. So how is everybody feeling about this secondary camera? All I can say is I'm just so glad that I'm able to do a secondary camera now. Love the second cam? Oh, awesome, JoBeth. Perfect. All right, so we're using charcoal here. Like the setup? Okay, perfect. I'm so glad. I just figure it kind of makes it a little bit more dynamic, gives you, you know, something else to look at a little bit. And then you can see what shirt I'm wearing. Awesome, Rochelle. Awesome. Thank you. Everybody's feedback is always appreciated, to be sure. And eventually the plan is maybe we can do, you know, it's like some guest streams. Oh, I never see it. Sometimes I see something move out of the corner or a vision and jump. Oh, yes. Nice perspective. Okay, awesome, Jim. See, in this little webcam, it's great for this far away stuff, but it couldn't work for the up close stuff because it's just not clear enough. I feel like this, let's see if I can focus it one more time. Yeah, I guess that's as clear as it's gonna. Yeah, I don't really notice it either. Here you go. Well, I think it's also nice too because like when you don't see my hands in frame of the main camera, you can still kind of see, you know, up here where my hands are at a little bit, you know, like, oh, she's still here. All right. And you can see, you know, all the colors there and everything. There you go, Laura. Exactly. It's where all the action's at. Here we go. All right, let's see here. We definitely need some of this dark color here. Okay, a little bit on his pant leg here. And then we're gonna go over this with some jade. Okay. It is still in the book, Donna. The nice thing is because it's a smaller book and it's lighter, like although it's propped up on the tripod right now, it's not totally cumbersome. I haven't tried the pan pastels, Rochelle. Laura just did a live stream this morning though with the pan pastels. All right, now we're gonna grab jade. We're gonna go over that dark kind of charcoal. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm not holding this one at all. Yeah, it's pretty stationary. Otherwise, yeah, my hand's usually like sitting on it like this. I noticed, yeah, oh yeah, you noticed you have to hold the page down, yeah. We read the same thing. Well, hopefully all of this nasal stuff will be pretty cleared up by the time we stream again on Monday. And what with Monday being Labor Day, that means the kids are home. So I'm going to keep everybody posted about Labor Day. I haven't gotten the hang of them yet. It's my first try today. Hi, kitty. Come here. What's going on? Come here. Oh, kitty. Oh, big kitty. There you go. Here you go, kitty. Let's show your face. There's kitty. A little bit there. There we go, kitty. Hey, look over here, kitty. There she is. There we go. We'll go over here. Hi, kitty. She's a nice kitty. She's got pretty eyes. She's loving these pets. She's just like, ah. She's got so much fur. Let's see, camera's up here. Let them see your face. You can color on the page, Alright, you ready to get down? You're not getting down? Are we going to color with you here? And there she goes. Alright, down we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, now she's rubbing on my feet. Here, kitty, leave the cords alone. Why don't you go over on your bed? Okay, kitty, no! Ah, she's pulling the headphones. Hi, Loretta. He's gonna lay down on the cords. Just don't chew on anything, kitty. Go on, honey. You gotta get out from under there. You can't be there. There you go. Go there. Okay? You'll have snack in a little while. Okay, where was I? Let's see. We've got the jade here. Alright, and then... Okay, so that's actually a funny story, Natalie. You have to keep in mind, we named her... I don't even know if I should so we named her a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago, before there were any political issues. And I don't know if YouTube will flag it, because I don't really, I'll just spell it, okay? It's spelled ISIS, and I think most of you know the political and awful affiliations with a particular group that is overseas. Anyway, she's named after a goddess. Yeah, she's a Torby, Kimberly. But because of what has developed in other countries involving a awful group named ISIS, we refer to her as Kitty a lot. Before she lost the weight, we referred to her as Chubs. But yeah, we kind of regret the name now. You know, she's pretty. She's like a little goddess, you know. She's got the eyes and everything. She really wants a snack. But yeah, so I don't say her name too much to other people because they might get the wrong idea. But we named her. I mean, she's, you know, like 12, 13. We named her before all of those things became an issue. And so, yeah, I try not to say her name too much. Yeah, we regretted that decision. But now she, like, that's what the kids call her. That's what she responds to. And it's like, we can't really change her name at this point. So anytime we meet anybody, we have to preface it, be like, this was a mistake. It's not, anyway, it's a little complicated now. So we just call her Kitty. Yep, Kitty. Exactly. All right, Aegean Blue. So yeah, she's Kitty. You know, in case we forget what kind of animal she is. I have no problem saying our other cat's name. He's Paul McCartney. I love his name. I spell it because, see, I don't know if YouTube will, like, flag it for political issues, so I just try to avoid saying her name if at all possible. Well, we're thinking Cat Cam if she would settle on the bed, but mostly right now she just wants to eat. Just change the spelling that sounds the same. Oh, there you go. AYESIS, maybe? Like a I kitty? My friend's cat named one of their cats. Oh, funny. I've changed my sister's cat's name to Fat Kitty the Third. Well, Fat Kitty the Third in response to both his names. That's hilarious. It is snack time, yeah. Changed to Iris. Oh, there you go. I like that. Farts is the best cat name. Yeah, Alex is the cat name Farts, yeah. I love the name Paul McCartney, right? There you go. EYESYS. There you go. That's how it's spelled. Aisha. There you go. There you go. I like it. I like it. You have to go. Sounds good, Kimberly. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so we've had to explain. Well, here's the funny thing is so my kids can bring things to classroom to share for the class. And my oldest decided I had some keychains on my keys that had the cats' names on them. And she wanted to bring those for sharing. And so I pulled her teacher aside. I was just like, look, this is the cat tag. She wants to show it for sharing. And I'm like, just so you know. And she's like, oh, okay, I'm glad you told me. Pa McCartney, there you go. Pa McCartney. Well, we got him from a shelter, and when he was brought in, there was a litter of 4 of them, so they named them after the Beatles. John, Paul, George, and Ringo. And so he was Paul McCartney, and we're like, well, let's just keep it and call him Paul McCartney. Oh, that was pretty funny. Gets a good chuckle. But yeah, I always feel super awkward whenever I'm putting her name on things. Alright, so he's got some rolls on his pants here, so I'm going to grab the jade. Paul, there you go, P-A-W-L. Mimi is here now. Oh, she sent the period. Hi, Mimi. Alright, so we're going to take some of this jade and do it along the bottom of this roll. Go. There we go. Oh, how sweet. She doesn't know her name is affiliated with any bad, so her innocence is sweet. Need more just nice. Exactly, Beth Ann, exactly. And you know, the kids don't know any difference at all. Like I said, we've talked about changing her name, but it's just, you know, she's been around for almost 13 years now. It's kind of hard to just switch, which is why a lot of times we just refer to her as Kitty. In fact, it's funny, I was watching a thing the other day and somebody said the word kitty and she like sat up. So she recognizes it as Kitty. So we're like, we'll just refer to her as Kitty a lot of times. Unless she's in trouble and getting into something, then we call her by her actual name. Alright, ocean blue. Yeah, we just started with some light layers and now we're building them up. There we go. And we get the robin's egg blue. My son got into a heated debate at school defending our dog, and he's autistic, so he was so upset the kids were adamant our dog is something bad. He started refusing to talk to those boys. Well, good for him. He stood up for himself. Our kiddo came home the other day, and using our words is, you know, a big deal when you're young. And there was an issue at school with another boy, and he spoke up, and he told that boy he didn't like what he was doing, and the boy listened, and he was so proud. We were proud too. You know, when you're little, using your words is a big deal. Let's see, I want to grab the Aegean blue again. There we go. Just a tad. I'm going to use robin's egg blue. Just like so. Alright. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. See kind of how it's looking. See, that's coming along pretty nicely, I think. I feel like his leg's a little bit darker, though. Yes, you don't talk badly about our bunny or EJ. It's right there defending her. Aw, that's cute. Alright, so I feel like we need to darken it still a little bit more. What do I want to use? You know, let's actually use a little bit of the espresso color. Aw, thanks, Natalie. Yeah, let's grab espresso. We're going to add a little bit of espresso here. Let's zoom back in. I mean, it doesn't have to be identical to the page, but, you know, you can get somewhat close. Brown is another good alternative for blending this too, because brown's kind of like a mixture of an orange and a red, and it's darker. And we're using kind of a green and a blue, which are complementary colors. So, you know, red and orange are complementary of green and blue. So it's a good option for a shading color. Alright, now we're going to grab jade again. And it works out well. So if you're looking at something and you go, man, I need that to be a little bit darker, then all you do is just up your layers and add more colors. We're going to grab our Aegean blue again. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Mimi's barking. There we go. Grab a little bit of ocean blue. Oh, see, there's cat hair on everything now. I love her to death, but she's so fluffy. Like, you pet her once and there's just like a cloud of cat hair floating in the air. There we go. I'm kind of going over these other colors here. There we go, over here. There we go. There, I'm pleased with that, I think. See, it's pretty dark over here, but it doesn't have to be that dramatic. I mean, Belle's dress is much more dramatic than we made it, so it's okay that it's a little bit lighter. There's a lot of darker, more dramatic colors that I chose not to do. So I think I'm pleased with how his pants are. All right. Let's mix it up a little bit, okay? Let's do a little bit of his fur, okay? Maybe we can work on his tail a little bit. I really want to get him done. We're an hour and a half in. And I think if we, you know, kind of mix it up a little bit and get it done, I think we could do it. All right, so we need some browns. I definitely want to use black in this. All right, we need espresso. Excuse me. You need to get a Furminator, get rid of undercoat. She'll love it. Yeah, we do brush her pretty regularly, and oh my gosh, it pulls so much hair. We probably don't brush her as much as we should, especially since it's summertime right now. Hey, you guys, I saw 5 black kittens in the RV park where I live. I had to force myself not to stop and try bringing them all home. Aww, that's so cute. Okay. We actually were really debating about getting another kitten. So much so that I actually went down to the shelter yesterday. And I was looking. There was this 1-year-old cat. The Furminator gets even more out. I'll have to look at it. I've heard good things about it. But we went down there. Or I went down there and I was looking at them. And there was one that was like a year old. And she was super cute. But I need to give it a little backstory. So we have Kitty. And oh, and hi, Connie. We have Kitty, and then the cat we had before was a cat named Oliver, but he passed away earlier this year. But when we got Oliver, when he was a kitten, we took him back to the shelter to go get him fixed. And while he was there, he picked up ringworm. Now, this was before we had kids, so it wasn't as terrible, but he picked it up, and it was awful. The cats gave it back and forth to themselves for an entire year. Ringworm is like the worst. Anyway, so it was pretty traumatizing. Like, I had to give them medications all the time. We were doing everything. It was a complete nightmare. Anyway, we finally got rid of it. Needless to say, I was not happy with the shelter. So I went yesterday just to go look and see what they had. And of course, there was this really cute cat. And then I was going around and looking at everybody's charts because they're on the outside of the kennels. I lifted one up and one of them said possible ringworm. And that was just like, that was a trigger for me. I was just like, if there is ringworm at these kennels, first of all, covering my arms in hand sanitizer, and I'm just like, I cannot bring home a cat that has potentially been exposed to this and potentially expose that to my other cats and everything. So we're just like, nope, it's not gonna happen. Like, the risk is too high. Like, I couldn't do that. Like, that would be so stressful if that happened. So we opted not to do it. We might give it another try at some point. But, we've got 2 right now. We really don't need a third. As cute as they are, I was just like, nope, it's not worth it. Yes, I know, right, Connie? I saw the word. And funny thing is we were looking at the charts, and the girl that was showing me around didn't even tell it to me. We just happened to lift up the chart, and it wasn't even confirmed. It was like suspected. But I saw, at first I saw the letter R, and I saw the rest of the word, and it was just like, alarm went off. I was like, nope, not gonna happen. Like, I can't deal with that. Nope. Time to go. Sorry, you're all super cute, but cannot bring that in. Like, that's just, oh, my worst nightmare. Cannot. Oh Lord, Penny Parks Night and Day, there you go. Alright, so colors we've got to start his tail with. We've got Noir, which is black. We've got Espresso, Cocoa, Sienna Brown. And you know what? Kitty, she's getting up there, and she's got her own health issues, and so I think another kitten might stress her out more than she needs. So it may be something we look into. Can't people... Yes, Connie, they can. That's the thing, is that it spreads to people, too. So, yeah, hence the hand sanitizer. I came home immediately, washed all my clothes, and I was just like... I didn't touch the cat, but still, I was like, what if it's in the air? Way too paranoid. Way too paranoid. See, now I'm, getting all itchy just thinking about it. Ah! Needs to say I won't be stepping foot in a shelter again for a little while. Not saying you shouldn't get shelter pets. I'm not saying that. Just for my situation, it was just not something that I was interested in dealing with at the moment. My sister's kids had cat scratch fever for months, seemed like when he was growing up. Oh no! Thankfully, we've never had to deal with that. But yeah, we've got the 2, and they're cute, and we'll leave it at that. The only reason we considered it is because Paul is a year, and Kitty is, 12 or 13 or whatever, and so she doesn't necessarily enjoy his playful shenanigans, so we thought it might be nice for him to have a playmate, but yeah, not worth the risk. Not at all. Alright, so we're going to start with Noir, which is essentially black. Aw, thanks, Sarah. All right. Isn't there a family-owned pet shop in town, Emily? Not directly in our town. We have like 2 shelters here in town, and then we've got a couple of them that are outside of town, like out in Navasota. But yeah, I don't know. After there's like the whole risk factor, because also Kitty has medical issues, and it's just like after like experiencing that, it's just like, you know what? It's just not worth the risk. We might reconsider it, you know, God forbid, you know, knock on wood, you know, the day that she eventually passes. I mean, she's 13 and she's not, you know, great health-wise. But also just, you know, we just rethought it and we're like, I just don't know that the stress of a new kitten is something she can handle right now. And since she was here first, you know, taking care of her has got to be our priority, not getting more, you know? Yeah, there's a few around here, but not directly in town. All right, then we're gonna use espresso. It's a nice dark color there. So I don't want to use too much of it because I want to leave space for the lighter colors. But he's got a lot of nice lines to work with here. The one family-owned pet store we had here was finally closed down. They had too many animals and would hire help, so the few times I went in there would be... Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's no good. I'm in the process of moving back across the country, so it's been a while since I've been around. Oh, well, that's exciting, Connie. Change like that is always exciting. I mean, you can always be a little bit nervous, but exciting nonetheless. All right, now Cocoa. It's got a bit more of a richer brown to it. All right, then we're going to take Sienna Brown. Georgia did not work out for me. Colorado was calling my name. I lived in Colorado for a little bit, Connie. It's beautiful up there. I apologize for the coffee and everyone. All right, Sienna Brown. Here we go. Now we're getting some of that a little bit more reddish brown in there. We're kind of going over the whole thing here. I think eventually we'd like to get a dog too, but we need a bigger place for that. I want the dog to have plenty of room. Yeah, I loved Colorado. It was fun. I went there when I was 18. So, you know, long time ago, but still, it was a good experience. I lived in Denver for a while. I think Colorado Springs would have been nice to live in too. Boulder's a bit of a college town. Oh, most definitely, Donna. Yeah, ours is, so she's 13, but yeah, dogs are the best. There you go. She's you know, 12 or 13, but because of her medical issues, it may shorten her span just a little bit. Like the reason our other cat passed away, he was only 11-ish. He had pancreatitis. Excuse me. And it just got the better of him, unfortunately. But yeah, we've had cats that lived quite a while. So, and she's indoor, and we put her on a diet, so she lost weight. So she's healthier now. She's got more energy, and we've got her on a special medicated food. So we've got her pretty under control now. I'm using cocoa right now, by the way. Go. No worries about the coughing. I know how it is. I have allergies and asthma. Made it worse for my allergies. How windy it's been here lately. I've been coughing more than normal. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping, because it's just this remnants of this cold, I'm hoping that it'll be all cleared up. I also try really hard not to cough if I can't, because I kind of have a theory that the more you cough, the more irritated your throat is going to be, which means the longer the cold is going to last. I don't know how accurate it is, but it makes me feel better. I feel like I've accomplished something by refraining from coughing if I can. My autocorrect is adding words for me again. My calls a cat once. His name was Satan. He was so Lord, what a name, but 25 years old. That's good for a cat. Also, is my audio too loud? When I talk, it's going up into the red. I don't want it to be too loud. Sounds good, Kelly. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. I don't want to be blowing out everybody's ears here. All right, there's the beast's tail. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You think? Okay, let's move down to his foot here. Okay, and it's got the same kind of browns with it too, so we'll just use the same colors. We're going to do slightly lighter colors when we get up to the top, because you can see here he's got that same kind of glow that Belle had on her hair and a little bit on his hand as well. Cat is evil. He would stalk us and he would eat us. Oh, there's animals, but I avoided that cat like that's hilarious. Okay, so there's this space right here between his leg and her dress, and from the looks of it on here, it's just kind of black. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add in our black here, and then we're gonna grab let's see, elephant gray. And it's just gonna go like that. Okay. So that's kind of what it is there. All right. So now let's grab our black. I love how the stores have bluish. Oh, have the stones have bluish green tint to them. I would love to learn how to color stones like that. Well, on here I used sage, which is kind of like a green gray. So the green that you're seeing from the stones is this pencil here. It's sage. Number A098. And then I used like a little bit of light yellow on them for the glow, but it was just like kind of light across the top. You wanted to eat our faces. Yeah, face-eating cats generally have attitude problems. Alright, gonna use a little bit of this black here, a little bit here, not much, because he actually has a little bit of glow here. In fact, let's grab our sunflower, and let's lay in a little bit of that lighter color, just a tad. There's some there, and then let's grab pewter. Do I have pewter out? Pewter. Okay, oh, runaway pencils. Where did I put? Oh, pewter's right here. Haha. A little bit of pewter here on the edge, because he does have like this little bit of lightness tops of his toes and the side, so we're gonna lay that in. Oh, thanks, Bethan. I had a cat like that once too, Bethan. Her name was Princess Buttercup, and she only liked me. There you go. Yeah, I got some stuff today. I ended up taking a nap, so I didn't make it today, but I got some stuff today to make these really good turkey sandwiches that I make. I originally had one similar to it at a restaurant, and I've altered it just a tad. But you take a fresh chicken breast. You don't use deli meat, but you take a fresh chicken breast. I get like, or not chicken breast, sorry, turkey breast. Also, if you're vegetarian, I apologize. But anyway, it's turkey cutlet, so it's, you know, smaller than a turkey breast. And I cook that up, and then I slice it up into pieces. And I take I make homemade pesto. I've got a pesto recipe for it. And I have ciabatta bread and fresh mozzarella. So you cook up the turkey, you cut open the ciabatta, then you put the pesto, the fresh pesto, on either side of the bread. Then you lay down your turkey, then you put the slices of mozzarella on top. Then you put it in the oven and you broil it, or use a toaster oven, what do you have? So basically the idea is you're toasting it and you're melting the cheese on top. Then once you bring it out, you add the lettuce to it. Usually I try to put the lettuce underneath the turkey, not on top of the mozzarella. And then you pop the other one on top, cut it in half. I usually eat it with some pretzels. You can have soup with it. But oh man, it's so good. I don't know if it'd be good without like with a jarred pesto, but I make a homemade pesto that I absolutely love. So it's like, once you start making your own pesto, it's hard to go to the prepackaged stuff, you know? Right, Natalie? Oh, it's so, so good. I love it so much. It's like my favorite sandwich in the whole wide world. I don't make it too often, though, because, you know, turkey's kind of expensive at the store. So, and it's kind of time consuming to make, what with cooking the turkey and making the pesto. So it's definitely like a special occasion sandwich. I had it at first because I was with my sister at some cafe in OKC. I can't remember the name of it, but they had something similar. And so I've just altered it slightly. It's so good. But a wild raccoon growing up is more friendly than this cat is. The raccoon even escaped him back to the wild. Even then, he would let us pet him. That's so funny. Okay, then Coco. And we'll go back over darker layers because right now his foot is clearly much lighter than his tail is. I got a mango peach donut today. Oh, nice. Okay, we're using sienna brown here. Kitty is scratching over by the door. I should probably let her out. Generally keep the bedroom door closed because of the infamous cord chewer, which is Paul McCanney. And there is no shortage of cords out today. Caught him trying to go after my earbuds that I generally keep in my purse. Emily, your cooking always sounds so fancy. You should post a picture of these goodies sometimes. Definitely, Beth Ann. Yeah, I try to post some occasionally on my regular Instagram. Maybe I should make an Instagram just for the food I make. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna let the cat out. Is it that you want out, or is it that you want food? Or both? Make your choice, in or out. No, sitting in the doorway is not a choice. That's both in and out. Do you want in or out? I'm gonna give you a countdown. Make your choice. Chat, she's literally sitting in the doorway. Now she's coming back in. Okay, I think this is a food situation. I think she just wants food. Okay. Okay, kitty. Okay. There we go. Which means now that I've poured one bowl, the other one's going to be at the door. Oh, hello, Paul. I called that, didn't I? 1 sec, chat. All right, kitties are fed. They will stop pestering now. Oh, kitty. Hi, Alex. Welcome. Yeah, I'll have to post a picture of the sandwich when it's all done. It's so, so good. I love it so much. And a big part of it is the pesto. Like, you have to have good pesto for this sandwich to really just knock you off your feet. So, like, I get fresh basil, Parmesan. So I put it all in the food processor, and I put the basil in there. There's pine nuts, there's garlic, there's Parmesan, olive oil. I think that might be everything. Anyway, to mix it up till it's like super fine. It lasts for, you know, if I want to carry it over, it lasts for about a day or two till it starts to kind of like turn brownish or whatever, because that's what pesto does. Unless you have some sort of preservatives in it. But that's, you know, it's fresh pesto. And you just lather it on real thick. And you'd think that, like, you know, the pesto I like is homemade. Oh, exactly, Rochelle. Hi, Marcia, welcome. Yeah, you'd think that, like, when you toast it then, if you put, like, a nice thick layer on it. Stop making me hungry. I only have noodles. There you go. That, like, the pesto would, like, ooze out or something. But really, all of the oil and the moisture soaks into the ciabatta bread. So you just have all that great kind of garlicky stuff. What else do you use your pesto on? So pasta for one, but there's also so a friend, no, it's my sister. She gave us a free subscription to like HelloFresh, and there was a recipe card that came in it. And it's, we never actually subscribed, but it was kind of nice just to try it out briefly. And then I realized how much waste they use, all those little individually packaged things. But I did learn one really good recipe. You take a chicken breast and you take the fresh pesto. And you put the fresh pesto over the chicken breast. And then you cover it in panko bread crust. This is basically I think I'm missing a few steps here, but essentially the gist of it, you have your chicken breast, you cover it in pesto, and then cover it in the panko breadcrumbs. And then you bake it that way. And because it's covered, the chicken breast still stays nice and moist. And then you get the nice crispy top from the panko breadcrumbs, but then the, like, if you put a nice layer on it, like, so you have the top crispy layer of the panko breadcrumbs, and then underneath you have a panko breadcrumbs that have absorbed a lot of the pesto taste. And so it's like this crusted pesto chicken. Oh, it is so good. So good. So yeah, mostly those three things. More the chicken and the sandwich, but yeah, it's really good. And that's basically about the simplest. Like, I can't remember the cooking times or temperature right now. But, yeah, so it's chicken breast, fresh pesto, panko breadcrumbs, and then, you know, because the pesto has, like, Parmesan cheese on it, so it's a little melty and everything. But, yeah, super good. I feel like I need to go cook now. I'm telling you, if I ever get a bigger kitchen, we'll do, like, cooking streams or something. That would be fun. There you go, Beth Ann. All right, so let's see. Let's see. We were using noir, weren't we? All right, we're gonna add a little bit more black here. Okay, and we're gonna grab our elephant gray. Okay. Well, she's happy now. She's had her snack. Hi, kitty. Hi. She's looking at me like, what do you want from me? I got what I want from you. Now you leave me alone and let me sleep. Yes, cooking. There you go. I do enjoy it. I do indeed. But my kitchen is a little too small right now for any kind of a camera setup. All right, then espresso. I want that lighter part of the toe to stand out a bit, so I'm creating a little bit more of a harsher line here. Okay, so question for you, chat. If somebody came up to you, and there was no catch, like this was legitimately an offer, and they said, choose anywhere in the world that you want to go. You know, all expenses paid, just go, you know? And they said, choose any place and you can go there. Where would you go and why? Using cocoa right now, by the way. Venice, Italy, the art history. Oh, that's cool. If I had to do it all over, I think I would have been a chef. If I had the patience, Connie, I would most definitely. Can I take someone with me? Yes, you can take one person with you, Sarah. but only one. Ireland because of my heritage? Oh yeah, definitely. Ireland's on my list for sure. Donna, I have no idea. I would go to England for sure to visit Jane Austen's home and town museum. Oh, that's cool. At some point, I want to go back to Scotland because there's so much stuff that I didn't get to see there. I would go to Ireland to meet my family. Very cool. All right, let's see. Because his front foot is a little bit lighter than his tail. Here you go. Where does your sick friend live, Laura? Is he or she in the U.S. or is it out of the States? Also, I'm sorry your friend is sick. That's too bad. That's too hard of a question. Then I would go to the UK and meet Sammy. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know I saw Armenia with my mom. Oh, Armenia would be cool. I know I saw that Claire was doing that coffee meetup, and the master class would be fun, but truth be told, like, the coffee meetup is like more appealing to me because Claire is so much fun. Like, I would love to meet her, but I can't justify a trip to the UK just to go for a coffee date. There you go. I'm coming with you. There we go. All right. There's his leg. Let's darken that just a tad. There we go. All right. Let's zoom on out. And this is a gray. Like, I intended for that to be lighter. Broke my lead, pushed too hard. There we go. Probably Scotland. Would love to see the Highlands, see the current castles, listen to the bagpipes. My great-grandmother was in Scotland. Oh, Scotland is so wonderful, Donna. Like I said, there was so much that I didn't get to see, but what I did get to see, it was so much fun. I have another picture here somewhere. Okay, so this one here, this picture here, this is when I went, this is Slane's Castle. This was actually the inspiration, the original inspiration for the Dracula story. So that's pretty cool. And the interesting thing about this is that a lot of the castles that you go to, you know, they're maintained and there's tours and it pays to get in. This is a legitimately abandoned castle. Now, sadly, there's a lot of litter inside because, you know, people go there to hang out or whatever. But it is so gorgeous. You know, enter at your own risk for sure, but I could see where, you know, the floors would have been, the ceiling would have been. There's like spiral staircases that are like partially crumbled, so I walked up those. I have loads of pictures from them, but this was awesome. You could just like feel the history of the place. It's right on the coastline. You can see the oceans over here, and I remember it was so cold and so windy that day, like it literally knocked me over. I put a video of it on the YouTube. And if you're watching it, you can see I'm in there and you see like white stuff that's going through the, you know, it's flying through the window. It's not snow or anything. What it is it's foam from the ocean because it was so stormy that day. And it was so strong that it was acting like a wind tunnel coming through the window. And so if you watch, there's a certain point where I step back. And it's not because I stepped back, but it's because the wind pushed me back. Like the wind was so strong that day. There was so much seawater on my camera by the time that I was done. But it is a little creepy because it's an old castle, but it's just the history of it. If you just think about it, you know, there's something, despite the fact that people, you know, go and hang out and whatnot. If you ignore the fact that it hasn't been kept up, if you just look at the building itself, you know, the broken rocks and everything like that. Oh, I know, right, Donna? It's just, yeah, it was something else. I wish I could have spent more time there, but it was just, the weather was so bad that day. This is actually where I went to after I had my coffee trip with Johanna. And then, let's see. If you're a fan at all of Outlander, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, or Game of Thrones, this was out there. This is called, this was in Dune. It's Dune Castle. But this is where they shot, not Westfall, what am I thinking? You know, King in the North, what is the name? Oh, my fuzzy brain is not working. Okay, well, anyway, this is where they shot, you know, where all the Starks lived. This was the castle that they shot a lot of their scenes with. This is Castle Leoch in Outlander. And then, you know the scene on Monty Python? It's on the back side of this, where the French soldier's up top, and he said, "Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries." Anyway, that's on the backside, and that's where they shot this too. So this was definitely a movie moment for me. So that was really cool. And then, see, I have all these pictures up on the wall. This is Cairngorm Forest. We drove through the whole thing. It's Cairngorm Forest. Winterfell. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, JoBeth. Winterfell. Thank you. I was drawing a total blank. But this is Cairngorm Forest. It's a national forest, and it's absolutely huge. You'd have to go through this if you wanted to go to Balmoral Castle, which is Queen Victoria's castle. It was on my list, but again, it was one more thing I just didn't get a chance to see. I saw a lot of stuff, but it was hard to fit everything in. Anyway, but Cairngorm Forest is absolutely huge. It's gorgeous. There's a lot of like really small towns there. We met some wonderful people in this other little town. My brain is so fuzzy today, I can't think of anything, but absolutely beautiful up there. I don't know, there's lots of stuff that I saw, and I have loads more pictures, but it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful trip. I loved it. Makes you appreciate how much work went into warming those castles in their heyday. Oh, most definitely, Beth Ann. Most definitely. Yeah. Yeah, Winterfell, definitely. I love castles. Every time I see one crumbled and falling down, it makes part of me sad. Yeah, for sure, but the fact that they've stood the test of time, most definitely. Wait, what Game of Thrones was filmed in that castle? Well, it was Winterfell, Connie, so a lot of the first season was filmed there, and then the last season was done there. Basically, in time they filmed Winterfell, the courtyard, not necessarily, there's a place in the inside, like the dining hall was there. But yeah, it was a lot of filming stuff. I'm more of a fan of Outlander, and so I remember a lot of scenes, like, if anybody here has ever watched Outlander, the scene where it's in the first season where Claire is there, and she's in bed, and she comes in, and Mrs. Fitz comes in, and, you know, bustling her around, trying to get her dressed, and all that kind of stuff. It was in the bedroom, so they had the bedroom there. In fact, if you go to Doom Castle, they have headsets, and they've got all these little tidbits, about Outlander. Like, I didn't have them because I wanted to experience it, and I knew the show well enough that I could point out to my mom, be like, oh, this was that kind of thing. But you kind of get a virtual tour from Sam Heughan, who plays Jamie on Outlander, and so it tells you all the notable points, you know, scenes from the kitchen, scenes from the dining room. Like, it's really cool. Right, Beth Ann? I know. I love it. Sometimes I'm hesitant to admit to people that I watched it, just because, you know, the kind of show that it is can be a little inappropriate at times, but I love the storyline. It's great. Outlander's my favorite, yeah, right? I know, the thing that killed me is when I was there visiting, they were shooting a scene in Glasgow, which was, you know, 3 or 4 hours away from where I was, and this woman that I follow, she got to meet them. I was like, oh, why couldn't I have been in Glasgow? Maybe I'll take a bus. But, you know, by the time I would have been there, I would have missed it anyway. My fangirling part of me. All right, we're going to use Noir right here. But yeah, it was an awesome trip, and it was great because I was able to go. Is Outlander on Netflix or Hulu? The first 2 seasons of Outlander are on Netflix. However, Connie, let me preface, because I don't want you to watch it and be like, oh, what was she talking about? This is terrible. Yeah, it's also on Stars. It can be inappropriate. There is definitely some violence. There's definitely some, let's just say, skin showing. So if you are sensitive to those kinds of things, do not watch this show. If you are not bothered by them, go ahead. It's got a great storyline, but just be aware that there is definitely some inappropriateness, and it is definitely more than PG-13. So I don't want you to go and watch it and be like, what was she talking about, kind of thing. I happen to like the show, but I don't want to advocate for it and then have anybody be offended because of the style of show that it is. So please just be aware of that. Let's see. Where is Ultramarine? Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. It can be bad at times. It is great story. Great show. The story is amazing and the history. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, if you watch Game of Thrones, you're probably comfortable with watching Outlander, but I know that there are those, you know, if they watch it, I don't want anybody to be offended and be like, why is she advocating this terrible show? Everybody, you know, has their own opinions about shows. I happen to like it, but I don't want anybody to go in there thinking that I am promoting this show, saying you need to watch it, you need to watch it, and then, you know, be offended and be like, well, why did she suggest this thing to me? It is not for everybody. So I will leave it at that. So please don't take offense if you watch it and you're like, why on earth did she say this was a good show? You know? Yes, it definitely can. See, now I'm thinking I shouldn't have even mentioned anything. I take it back. Nobody watched the show. Nobody watch it. All right. Let's do a little bit of... Oh, I didn't zoom in for that. I apologize. Let's do a little bit of this edging here on his thing. Okay. Gosh, I am not going to get him done tonight, am I? Can't be worse is what I was trying to say. Oh, gotcha. Hi, Samantha! You're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Okay, so we need to get Coyote. Oh, that's Camel. I need Coyote. Coyote. Let's see. Coyote. We need turmeric. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. Turmeric. Let's see. Let's get burnt ochre. Do I have that out already? I think I have it out already. Yes, everyone knows what TNA is, Connie. Let's see, that's Sienna Brown. I need burnt ochre. Here it is, burnt ochre. Okay, Camel. Let's see, lemon. And ivory. Right, yeah, are you in Florida too, Samantha? Yeah, we have Philip and, what was it, Christina is also kind of in the path of that. Yes, definitely stay safe. It's scary. All right, so we're gonna use Camel first. Okay. Just a little bit of a sharpen here. Okay. It's like Black Friday in stores trying to stock up. Oh, most definitely. Do they suspect how long it will last, Samantha? Okay, then we're gonna use some Camel. All right, now before I add any other colors, I'm gonna throw on ivory because I want to lay down some of this yellow here. That there. All right, now I want to grab, let's see, did I grab, that's turmeric. Yeah, turmeric. Kind of want to grab Tuscan Sun too. 2 to 3 days. Oh man, are they at least closing businesses or are people still going to have to go to work? All right, Tuscan Sun. It's not surprising that this is taking me a little bit longer. I didn't see everyone for, you know, see all you chat for a little while, so we had a lot to catch up on and chat about. Okay, I'm using Tuscan Sun right here. So much more yellow in the video than it is. Take my word for it. This is definitely more orangey than it's showing up in the video. Okay, gonna use a little bit of the burnt ochre. Got out of Georgia this time. Yeah, and because I work at the hospital, I can't evacuate. I have to wait until all is clear and then report to the hospital. Oh, dang, Samantha. We're using the burnt ochre right now. Okay, and then lemon. Get some of that brightness in there. Okay, I want to use Coyote again on this back part. Let's see. That color is white. No, Connie, I am using Arteza's. If you are ever curious, you can type !tools. And then if you ever want to check them out, Arteza pencils. So if I can spell it. Right. Exclamation point. Turmeric. Turmeric. Okay. Okay, so I wasn't totally off. Yeah, it's Arteza, Connie. And a link should pop up here in a little bit. I have a code that is good until tomorrow. It's Emily Illustrator 2 if you're interested in getting them. I don't know if it's going to pop up. I'll give Nightbot a minute. Turmeric. Turmeric. Okay. Well, now I won't second guess myself when I pronounce it that way. Turmeric. Turmeric, 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 turmeric. Try to say that 10 times fast. Well, I don't know why that link's not popping up. Oh well. Nightbot has a mind of its own. All right. So there's that gold there. Because it's a little bit richer than her dress. Okay. All right, now we're going to use Coyote. I don't know why it's not popping up. It may need to catch up. I'm not sure why that Arteza pencils one didn't work. Actually, no. I want to use Coyote. Coyote. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and finish the stripe down his leg, too. Okay. A little bit there. Actually, you know what we're going to do? No, it's alright. We'll just go over it. It's alright. Try to say Irish wrist watch. My husband got me with that one. Irish wrist watch. Irish wrist watch. Irish wrist. I really wish I could find a battery radio, though. Oh, yeah. I know they have some on Amazon. But, yeah. Do you have backup batteries for your phone, Samantha? Like something you can charge ahead of time? All right, now we're going to use turmeric. Turmeric. Excuse me. Apologize again for the coughing. Getting over a cold. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this right here because I don't like that this blue is showing through. So we're going to, let's see, maybe we do it a little bit. Wow, that works really well. And it's not that loud. That's great. Yeah, see? Not easy. Exactly, JoBeth. I actually have an electric radio that uses batteries and has a weather button, Samantha. Oh, that's awesome. You have one? Okay, good. But I guess if for 2 to 3 days, if you're out of electricity, I have no idea what's going to happen. But hopefully it'll pass quickly and it won't be too bad. Okay. I know I kind of went outside, but that was so teeny tiny, so we're just gonna grab our little jade here and fill that back in. But I was just trying to eliminate some of that blue that I got on that stripe. I have solar-powered cells device to charge phone, iPad if ever needed. Oh, perfect, Donna. My dad used to get little kids to say, "I'm a horse at last." I'm a horse. Oh, Connie, I got that. I had to say it in my head. All right, there we go. There's that. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to color some of his shirt here. I'm trying to color bits and pieces of everything, so at the very least we've colored, you know, the colors that we're using. Yeah, I got that, Connie. Okay, so for his shirt here, let's get some elephant gray. Do I already have it out? I must already have it out. All right, so elephant gray. Okay. And we're going to use coyote. Coyote. We're going to use some ivory. And I think for this case, I could use the Arteza white, but I am just going to use the Prismacolor white. Just because I like it better than the Arteza white. If I'm perfectly honest. Okay, and let's get a little bit of the Tuscan Sun. Alright, so I think we can get what we want with these three colors. Alright, so let's go ahead, zoom on in just a tad. Okay, so we're going to use Camel here. Just a bit, okay. Let's see. Sometimes the lines that they've drawn don't always match up with the painting, so I've got to try and do my best guess here. All right, let's grab elephant gray here. Oh, I need to sharpen that. Are you going to use a gold pen on the embroidered gold design? Yes, yes. If I don't get to anything else, I'm going to be doing that last so I don't accidentally smear it. But yes, I most definitely am, Donna. Because my hope was that if I couldn't finish the entire thing, I'm doing a little bit of each color so that you can see how the colors are blended. So obviously, you know, this side of the jacket's going to be similar to this one. You know, we've already done the pants and the tail, so we've done some fur here, so it'll be similar to this. But I don't know, we've got this glow on his face. And so I kind of want to do that. So we're going to keep going for a little bit. It's the weekend. I could sleep in tomorrow. I'd rather be able to get a majority of this done for everybody. So we'll just keep rolling with it. All right, so elephant gray here. We're going to go over that camel that we just used. All right, elephant gray. Get some elephant gray there. Okay. Yeah, definitely last, because I do not try. I mean, look at me. My hand's right here. I will most definitely smear it. But I'm going to use the Arteza glitter gel pens, because really, who doesn't love glitter? All right, let's see. Gosh. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use some creative license here. So we're going to put this under here, because it does not match up with the picture on the left. So I know that's going to be about where it ends there. All right, we've got some here. A little bit under his whiskers here. Next time I need gold colored, I'm definitely using my Artezas. I need to use them more. This is beyond beautiful. Aw, thanks, Bethann. Yeah, you can just kind of get, you know, a brownish color, your yellows, because, I mean, gold is more than, you know, just yellow to be sure. You got to find the right blend of colors to work with it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think it's definitely time for new music. I think maybe I'll come up with a new playlist for Monday. I mean, we're starting a new page. You might as well. Okay. Trying to map out where this thing begins and ends. You can see my issue here. I don't know how well you can see this here. Oh, let's move it down so you can see. Okay. So this is kind of blurry. But if you can see here, see it's got this part of his shirt here and it comes over to here. But over in this one, it's got these lines that are here. But in this one, that kind of curve of the fabric doesn't really exist. So I'm just kind of having to use my imagination here. And just make it work, you know? Okay. Alright, so that gray is there. I wish I had like a light beige or something. Let's see, we've got the elephant gray there. Let's use real light coyote. My husband doesn't love glitter. He calls it... Oh, it most definitely is, Sarah. You can never get rid of it. All right, coyote. I actually used that joke a couple times at my kids' school. And all the other moms looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, oh, okay, apparently we're not saying that joke. All right, then. I never said it again. Alright, we're using a little bit of coyote. Not much. I still want to try and leave some of that white. Because we're going to go over this with white too, so it'll lighten it a bit. Okay. Alright, now we're going to use our white. And you can go over the lines. I mean, it's supposed to be, you know, like a faded white scarf shirt thingy, so it's okay. White enough, it'll work. And I broke it. This comes from pushing it too hard. Oh, welcome, Alex, to our little coloring family. Thanks for subscribing. Alright, we're going to sharpen this a little bit. There we go. Note to self, don't push nearly as hard. Yeah, that little bit of coyote did the trick for getting that kind of beige looking material, because this shirt's not just a bright white. Okay. There we go. That's not too bad. But it's got a little bit of yellow on the corner here. Aw, thanks, Alex. Yeah, Kimmy just linked our Facebook group. We have a Facebook group where we post, you know, work in progress pictures, and I keep everybody updated. I have like the events listed so that you can put it in your calendar, that kind of thing. All right, so that was Tuscan Sun. And we're going to put that there. All right, so that is our scarf. Okay. And then we've got this little jewel here. Let's see. So we're going to use our Tuscan Sun here. I know I'm using kind of like all here. We're going to use our Tuscan Sun. Then we're going to grab our coyote. And a little bit shading there, because that's kind of what's going on there. All right, and then it's got a blue middle. So we're, excuse me. I'm going to grab Periwinkle, put a little bit there, and then we're going to grab our Mykonos Blue. I got Posca on my hand. Oh no! Here we go. I'm going to put Mykonos Blue just like so. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and move on to, you know what, let's just get the bottom part of his shirt done here. We'll just work our way up. Alex Emily is definitely a sub too. She proves you don't need the most expensive pencils to create a beautiful page. Aw, thanks, Beth Ann. Okay, so let's grab some cocoa. Let's see. Put some cocoa down, because the bottom part of his shirt here is definitely darker than the rest of the page. You know, I was a little bit hesitant when I saw this about having the other picture next to it. I felt like I was going to be comparing my skills to the skills of that of Thomas Kinkade, which is, you know, silly because the man is seriously talented. But I actually kind of like having an active reference over here, you know? Excuse me. For those of you coming in, I apologize for the coughing. It's just getting over a cold. We're using Camel here now. We're going over that. Over the whole thing here, because he's definitely got like a yellow vest going on. You know, obviously, the beast didn't fit into, you know, he had to get new clothes after he turned into the beast, right? Now, his servants are all pots and pans. Now, unless his wardrobe magically changed into something that would fit him, it just makes me wonder, who made his beast clothes? Like, is someone from the town delivering them? I mean, once they found out about him, they were all terrified about him. So I get the sense, or using Tuscan Sun, that nobody really knew about him. So then here's my question. Can Mrs. Potts sew? She has no hands. I mean, he's got a house full of... Well, I guess he has that wardrobe there. But I don't think the wardrobe magically makes clothes. I think the clothes were already there. And where did he get all those women's clothes for Belle? Like, what happened to his parents? Speaking of which, why was he left alone to answer the castle door? Well, no, I guess he was like a grown-up. I don't know. There's a lot of flaws in the Beauty and the Beast story that I question. Now we're going to use burnt ochre here. And that one we used right before was ivory. I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's a magic castle with talking pots and pans, so you can't question it too much. But there's just some, you know, simple things that I am curious about. Maybe that mean dude gave him clothes. Perhaps. I'm just saying, the Beast has got to be a big guy. I don't think there's a big and tall store, you know, just down the street. Alright, let's use Coco again. You've never seen it? Okay, well, Emily, you asked too many questions. Just go with it. It's the magic of Disney. Alright. I need the logic. I need it. I have so many questions for Disney. Like, why on earth do all the mothers always die? Why? Why can nobody have a full set of parents where nobody dies? Poor Bambi. Not that I meant to spoil it. I'm just thinking Disney must have had some mother issues. That's all I'm saying. Alright, there's the bottom part of his vest. Okay, it's coming together. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and use Coyote again. Okay, I've got a little bit going on with here and here. Got some buckle going on here. Alright. So it's got a line here, but if you look at the picture, there's only like a little bit of a line. So I'm going to just color it all as one. Now, I admit I've often wondered about the mothers myself. Right? I mean, let's see. Moana's Disney, right? And I guess she has both her parents, so maybe they've changed it over the years. But it's like the Rescuers. How on earth did two mice save a kidnapped girl? That is true. That is true. Although, you know, Penny got kind of bold in the end trying to escape, so... See, Cinderella, there we go. Another one where both of her parents died. I'm just saying. I mean, even Frozen. Who died? The parents. It's like nobody can have a storyline unless they have something tragic happen in their lives. I mean, I've been watching Toy Story with the kid. What happened to Andy's dad? They never talk about that. I suspect divorce because the mother has to move, but they don't explain that. Why can't everyone have a full set of parents? Belle never had an evil stepmother. That's true. The evil stepmother were in the picture before the mom died. Okay, yeah. Or in Atlantis, where this lady is holding baby Greg in there. Brave has two parents. That is right. They did fix that to Brave. And the thing that I like about Brave is it was about Merida's relationship with her mother. It wasn't about Merida finding, you know, some husband to marry. It was very much a women power, girl power movie, to be sure. I highly approve of Brave. Beauty and the Beast is based on true story. The man beast actually has an incurable hair growth? Really? I did not know that. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to be researching after stream. I had no idea. I'm using Camel here. Now we're gonna grab ivory, lay down some of that brighter yellow there. Amazing what you can find on Google. Seriously. I had no idea. Okay, so I'm seeing the video and it looks much lighter than it really is. You'll see it when I take the picture. Just know that this is much, not much, but it is more orange than it's showing up on here. Okay, we're gonna use some of this burnt ochre. A little bit there. There, we're gonna grab our lemon. I absolutely love Brave. Absolutely love it. And the music. I can listen to the soundtrack for days. Oh, most definitely. Oh, you know what Disney movie has two parents? Now, one of them is injured, but she does have two parents. Mulan. Mulan has two parents. So, there's that. All right, I'll give it to Mulan. Okay, this came out a little bit more yellow than I would like. I guess it is a little bit more yellow on the other one, but I'm going to lighten it a little bit. And I feel like we need a tad more orange because it's so glowy from that side of the building. Tatiana had both. Okay, so I haven't seen the Tatiana one. I don't know, but think you love Brave, Beth Ann. There you go. Okay, we're going to add a bit more of this here. There we go. All right, that's good. All right, then we have more of the blue. Oh, you know what? I didn't finish up this part here. So let's grab turmeric, actually. There we go, a little bit of that there. Okay, let's grab ivory. Alex, we can't be friends anymore, lol. JK, seriously, you have to sit down and watch Brave. It's the funniest movie. I always cry. Oh, most definitely, yeah. And like I said, I remember watching it and thinking, I love that it wasn't centered around her trying to find some prince to rescue her. You know what I mean? What was the hairy guy's name on the Addams Family? Cousin It? Was it Cousin It, Connie? Oh, yeah, It. Okay, Beth Ann, yeah, it says It. I'll have to do the ASAP. Shannon, I do. I'm all about kilts and bagpipes. Exactly, exactly. I want a full report, Alex. Yes, me too. Fans blowing the page a little bit. Okay. All right, all right. We got this. We got this. 2 hours, 36 minutes. No, we got this. I want to finish this. I really want to finish this. Okay, we're gonna use Coyote here. Okay. And turmeric. Here we go. And let's grab some lemon. Oh, that's what else I put in the pesto. Lemon juice. I knew I was forgetting one ingredient. I was him for last time. Really? That's funny. All right. Now we need. Let's grab Space Gray. Space Gray. Space Gray. Space Gray. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, I have another question for you all, since we're talking about Disney movies. Okay, if you could, I received the Material Nightfall book today. I think I can color the whole thing. Oh, awesome, Marcia. That's great. All right. You can only watch two Disney movies for the rest of your life, okay? You can't watch anything else. These are the only options that you have to watch on TV. No TV shows, no commercials, no cable, no nothing. You can only watch 2 Disney movies for the rest of your life. What 2 Disney movies would you choose? And go. And it can be any of the newer ones or the older ones. I'm using Space Gray right here, by the way. And I'm going to add in, I want ube. Brave and Beauty and the Beast for sure. Oh, there you go. There you go. I have the Black Cauldron and Fantasia. Oh, I like Fantasia. Lady and the Tramp, Maleficent. I haven't seen Maleficent. Just a little bit of ube here. Because it has a little bit of a purple hue to it. Now we're going to use the white. Marsh, I love books. I'm coloring in Botanicum now. Oh, awesome. The Lilo and Stitch movies. I feel like a personal connection with Stitch. Could not let that guy go. Aww. That's cute. Let's see. What would I choose? I really like Lady and the Tramp. I think that's cute. Is there a Lady and the Tramp page in here anyway? I think there is. Yeah, there's a Fantasia page in here. There's Bambi. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a Lady and the Tramp one. Lady and the Tramp. Oh, Shannon, you're sneaky. That's right. Star Wars is Disney now. Then I most definitely choose Star Wars. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Lady and the Tramp, or Bambi. There you go. Oh, Shannon. That was clever. I see what you're doing there. I'm onto your sneakiness. That's awesome. Brave and Maleficent. I love Stitch. I cried when I met him, and I mean full-on Kim Kardashian ugly face cried when I met him. That's hilarious. It is a trick question. I like that, Shannon. That was smart. Alright, we're gonna use some charcoal. Star Wars is cheating? No, it's not cheating. That is technically a Disney movie now. I am going to let her have that. I'm going to let her take that one. Another hard question I can't answer. That is an acceptable answer. Star Wars is Disney now, which makes Leia a Disney princess. It is an acceptable answer. I am okay with that. That's awesome. Clever girl. Clever girl. Although now I'm realizing it, Rebel, because it says Rebel Rogue. Rebel, is your name a shout out to Star Wars at all? You know, Rogue One, the Rebel Alliance. I didn't even think about that. Okay, but which one? Because there's more than two. Yes, Rebel. Oh, November 12th. Okay. Nope, never seen it. Okay, okay. Well, I'm curious then. What is the story behind your name, Rebel? Alright, let's see. I need... Here's my darkest blue here that I chose. Let's see, Ultramarine. Let's do Ultramarine. Actually, I kind of want to get... Let's see. Let's grab Indigo. I want Indigo. Indigo, Indigo, Indigo. Does anyone want to be Fart's cuddle buddy? He's craving cuddles. Well, then give him cuddles. His name is Farts. He has to be cuddled. Okay, yeah. I want Indigo here. Indigo, Indigo. There we go. We're going to go back over this with Ultramarine, too. Tramp is played by Rescue Dog from Phoenix. Oh, that's cool. I was always told I was nothing but a rebel. Then the song Rebel, Rogues and Renegades came out, old country song. Oh, okay. All right. I like it. Who is Farts? Connie, Farts is Alex's cat. Well, Kitty Cat is also named Alex, but yeah, it's Alex's cat. His name is Farts. All right. You know, it's fitting that we do a longer stream today anyway to kind of make up for the fact that we didn't get to stream on Wednesday. And I did take a nap later this afternoon. Like, I think I fell asleep like at 3:30 and then slept till like past 6. I couldn't help it. I had a little bit of a headache, but it's honestly my own fault because I did not drink enough water today. It was my bad. I have no one to blame but myself. And then I had some coffee, and then the coffee was like, it just didn't sit well. I did not make good food choices today. That is for sure. It's my very cuddly demon cat named Parts. Alright, Mykonos Blue. Looks like the top of the shoulder of it is the lightest part. There we go. So we'll add our periwinkle here. Empire Strikes Back. I agree, Shannon. I agree. I think that Luke is the most handsome in that one. Despite his motorcycle accident in real life. Let's see. I'm going to use Noir now. AKA black. Here we go. There we go. Alright, let's grab Ultramarine again. Okay, making it a little bit darker now. Okay, and then grab Mykonos Blue again. Alright, now we're going to grab Periwinkle again. Right here, I'm going to kind of take Periwinkle over the rest of this blue, tone it down just a smidge. There we go. Alright, there is the other part of his coat, although it just feels... We need to grab charcoal. It still feels a little bit bright. A little too bright for my taste. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of this charcoal kind of around her face. Smooth this out a little bit. Okay. Go over it just a tad with that charcoal. There we go. Alright, I like that kind of nice dark color there. That works. Because it's pretty dark, you can see. It's pretty dark right there. Now we're going to add that charcoal to here too. Eventually I'm going to get my face so close to the paper I'll get in this camera here. Can you imagine? All the way down. I'd have to bend so far to do that. Mykonos. Yeah, Mykonos rather than Mykonos. Mykonos is probably the American way to pronounce it. Parts is our celebrity stylist, color tube cat now. He belongs to the community now. I'm learning so much about Disney today. I must admit I haven't watched Disney movies in years, like 6+. Yeah, I haven't watched as many of them. Like, I'm slowly introducing the kids to them, but, you know, like we did Lion King, and that was a little traumatizing for them, what with Mufasa and everything. Mykonos. Yeah, I feel like I should say with Mykonos. I feel like I should say with, like, the accent. Mykonos. Beth Ann, yes, I was sit on my lap while I color. If I'm not watching MLP, I find a Disney movie I haven't watched in a while. There you go. Well, they've got so many of them on... Well, no, actually, they're going to be going off Netflix, aren't they? Because they're moving over to their own streaming thingamajigger. I'm going to add a little bit more of this periwinkle here. Blend in. Not really straight up burnish, but smoothing out the coat just a little bit. Just a tad here. There we go. There we go. That looks nice, right? Nice and smooth. Nice and swoosh. Accent on the con. Mykonos. Mykonos. Oh, I see. Mykonos. I will for sure be getting their streaming service. Man, I don't know. I don't think I can bring myself to get another one. As it is, I think we need to get rid of Hulu. It's just like, if you don't watch all the shows on it, I feel like I'm wasting it. You know what I mean? Like, we've got Amazon, which obviously stays because we have Amazon Prime. And everybody has Netflix. Hulu is our one we don't really need and probably be the one to get rid of. Disney's going to have their own channel now that you pay for. Yeah, they are. So that's what we're talking about. Like, do we add another streaming service? I don't know that I want to do that, you know? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for his face, because you can see there's a lot of glow here. So kind of like what I did with the lantern, I think I want to lay down the yellow a little bit so I can work my brown around the yellow. I have his hand here. We'll come back and do his hand. Okay. So let's grab our ivory. Oop, almost dropped the eraser. Because it is our lightest yellow here, okay? So we're going to lay down this yellow. Here, we can zoom in a little bit closer here. Move him over a tad so he can be more in the middle. All right, so there's our ivory here. Okay, there we go. Ivory on that eyebrow. Then we've got some on his nose. Goes up here. Okay, let's see. We've got his chin. A little bit on his lip, but it's more like on the top of his lip. Then under his nose. And there. We've got a little bit on his cheek here. We've got some on his horn. Some on his other horn here. Looks great so far. Emily, I hope you do another page in this book first in the future. I've loved watching this. I'm so glad, Bethan. Yeah, I think we could definitely put this down. I mean, probably not for a little bit because we've just done this one and we have so many on the list. But I think you can definitely go on the list for future ones that we can do. A little bit on his ridge here. Okay, and then most of this doesn't have anything because it's on the side of his face away from that. So definitely a little bit on his tusk, or his teeth, not his tusks. I suppose it's his teeth. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to grab our, what do we want? We want dark chocolate is what we want. Do I have dark chocolate? I do have dark chocolate out. Let's see. Disney's getting a bit greedy, I think, possibly. Not so sure their separate services was a smart move in the long run. People like me are about to pay for it. Oh, most definitely, Loretta. Most definitely. Does anyone have any Lulu Mayo bucks? I'm looking for a page. They have little X's on them. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I'm not sure. You can always search like hashtag Lulu Mayo or hashtag the name of the book and see if there's any sample pictures on Instagram and see how other people colored it. All right, I'm going to sharpen this a little bit. Let's see. How are we doing? 2 hours, 51 minutes. I feel like we're so close. I'd hate to end it now, but I also know better than to go all night. I'm going to say goodnight, Emily. Thank you for the stream. Always a pleasure. Hope you're 100% well soon. Thanks, Jo Beth. I do too. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, so let's do... Let's see. I'm trying to kind of follow what's on the picture here. Okay, so a little bit of shading under there. Night, Jo Beth. Okay, a little bit here. Then bring up around here. So I'm laying down the light first and then the dark, and then I can work on the colors in between. Okay, so we're gonna put some here. Behind that one. But I didn't want to just do this one because I feel like his head's a little complicated. So I feel like I'd be shorting you all if I just skipped ahead and did his head, you know? Alright, so we're going to lay down this here. Okay. So we're going to put some here. Got this whole area here that's a nice dark brown. Okay. Yeah, truthfully, I'm feeling okay. The coughing is kind of normal. If anything, I'm just trying to, it's 11:25. I'd be more concerned if I had to get up and take the kids to school tomorrow, but since it's the weekend, we don't necessarily need to. So I just want to add in this brown where I think it needs to go. Beth Ann, just looked through a million unicorns, but I keep looking at the lanolins, but no one. Good lord, kitty cat. Okay, some here. Excuse me. Okay. Out there. Alright, I think that's most of the darker spots. Ooh, a little bit here. There we go. And then a little bit under his eye here. Okay, a little bit on the nose here. Alright. Is that it? No, we need a little bit under his lip here. Right there, and then right along the bottom of his lip. Sometimes when you map out your light and dark colors, it helps you think a little bit more about where you think it might need to go. Okay. Put a little bit there. All right. All right, I think that's it for our very dark color. All right, now let's grab Sienna Brown. That's Garnet. Sienna Brown, here we are. Okay. And that's going to be the color that comes after our real dark color. So let's start adding on to that. Okay, so this is Sienna Brown. Okay. Excuse me. I'm so sorry for all the coughing, everyone. All right, along his lip there. Okay. There we go. And along that edge there. And I mean, I don't have to follow it exactly too. Once we've got the main colors laid out, you know. Gotta love top drops. Beth Ann. Okay. All right. This one here. Let's see. You know what? His little ear needs some of that darker, the dark chocolate. So right here. I say his little ear like he's a cute kitten or something. Okay, that goes there. Then we're gonna have a little bit of this here. Like I said, just use the page as kind of a color guide. It doesn't have to match exactly. No one's gonna come to your picture and go, well, that's terrible, that's not exact. And if they do, then they're poopy heads and you tell them to go away because they're no fun. I say it's art. It's open for interpretation. And if you can't appreciate art, then you don't get to look at it. It sounds odd, but if that is his top lip or bottom lip, I can't tell if his mouth is open or closed. I think it's closed because the way his teeth are, I think his top lip folds under his bottom lip. Yeah. Almost there. Gosh, that's really bright. I think it's... It looks so much richer, like, the way I'm looking at it, but the way the light is shining on it, there you go, that gives you a little bit better idea. I don't know. The way the light is shining, it makes it look... I said, yeah, I'm like, what does his mouth look like in a reference photo? I can't grasp that. What's that? You know? What? Here I'll ask you why all the parents are dead in Disney movies. I wonder why they're... Good lord. So here. So this is the reference picture. So you can see, here's his bottom lip here. Then here's where his teeth come out. This is his top lip. Imagine like a cat, you know? And so I think it's tucked behind his bottom lip. See what I'm saying? So this is gonna go here. This is gonna go here. And come up along here. And then we'll bring this here. This can kind of go over here a little bit. Okay. And then this will go here. There we go. telling you, this will translate so much better in the actual picture I'm going to take of all this. That'll go there. That goes there. Soften that up a bit. Alright, and we've got the eyebrows. We'll go here. And you'll see it'll kind of blend in with the yellow. Okay. A little bit here. We just got to map in where we want all of our colors to be. Then we can go back in and shade it a tad more. Now I feel like we definitely need added some gray on his horns because his horns aren't all gray. Otherwise, if his mouth was open, the test would be coming out of his top lip. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so we're going to add this gray right now so I don't forget, okay? So these are his horns. We want to make them a tad different than his head. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Okay, now we want to use, I think, burnt ochre, which is this one here. Yeah, I still don't get the odd space between his beard and his lip. Oh, I see what you're seeing. Okay, yeah, here, I'll help you with that. Give me a sec. I see what you're talking about. Okay. All right, here. We're going to use this now, okay? You're talking about this area here, right? Is that what you're talking about? I could totally see what you're seeing. Okay, so this is part of his... So here's his lip, and then this is when it curves down. So truthfully, this area here could be a tad darker. Because this is like under his lip, if that makes sense. I see what you're saying. I see where you're coming from, Connie. I see it now. Step back and look at it, and I could see how that would be weird. So, let's move this over. Yeah, so see, here's his bottom lip. Here's his top lip. Then this is where his beard curves under. I can totally see that now, though. It's kind of like the thing where you show the two vases and it's like, do you see people kissing or do you see two vases or whatever it is, you know? Oh, wait, I need to be using this one. That's the wrong one. All right, so that's there. That's there. Could really use like a beige sienna right about now. All right, now, what do I want to use? I'm going to use, let's see, where is Elephant Gray? I want Elephant Gray, Elephant Gray. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I totally get that, Connie. I get that now. It took me a second to see it, but yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're going to do a little bit darker behind here. Okay. There we go. All right, now we're going to add in some of this gray here. This is Elephant Gray. Alright, now we're going to go in with our second layer here, because obviously his fur is not nearly as dark as it should be. Yeah, I totally get that now. Alright, we're going to grab some, do I want charcoal or noir? Let's grab charcoal. Okay, so we're going to add in a bit more darkness here. Oh, and I realize we haven't done his ponytail either. We'll start in on that as well. We're going to put that charcoal there. Okay, the this is gonna go here. That kind of goes up, down and across like so. Okay. All right. And this should be darker here. So we did our first layer, but now we can go in and we can adjust to make it work right, you know? All right, so that's charcoal there, charcoal there. We're gonna add some charcoal here. Okay. Let's see. Add some here. There. Okay, we're gonna add some there. Okay, got some of that darkness in. All right, now we're gonna grab our dark chocolate again. We're gonna go over that charcoal that we just added on. Okay. I'm gonna go along there. Like I said, it doesn't have to match the reference picture exactly. Okay. Bring this up over here. Because the reference picture is just that, a reference. There. There we go, it's coming together, right? It just doesn't look as nice on the video. Oh no. I swear it looks nice in real life. Maybe I'm giving you guys too much of a close-up. You can see too many of the flaws. All right, there we go. All right, now we're gonna grab our, I can't help but keep seeing it open up. Yeah, now I can't unsee it. I'm right there with you. All right, sienna brown. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely be ready for some new music. I can only hear this on repeat so many times. I usually choose about 12 songs or so that cycles through. It's enough that you don't feel like you're listening to the same ones over and over again, but you know, after you listen to them for the same stream for a while, it's like, eh, all right, we're ready to move on. Okay. All right, now we're gonna grab our, thanks, Connie, our burnt ochre. Grab this ivory here, blend in some of that yellow here. We've mapped it out and now we can kind of soften the edges a little bit. We need to add this burnt ochre to the lip a little bit. Forgot to add that. There we go. There we go. All right, blend in that yellow there. Over the whole thing here. Okay, and I'm pushing a little bit harder on there. There we go. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's see, his eyes are like a blue. We're just gonna make them, where's indigo? We're gonna use indigo. Okay. Giving the beast some bright blue eyes there. All right, let's zoom on out. That's nice. Let's make sure we're nice and focused too. Yeah, that's looking good. All right, let's do his teeth real quick. Okay, we're coming in close, guys. We're coming in close. We're almost there. Okay, elephant gray. Okay, right up along that side. Right up along that side, okay? We're gonna use our white, blend that just a tad. All right, and there are his teeth. Okay. Oh, good, when you zoom out, his mouth closes. There you go. That's funny. Okay. Emily's thumb is over there. There you go. All right. Let's do his hair back here while we're doing our browns, okay? Let's just get that over and done with. All right, so we're gonna grab dark chocolate. Okay. Dark chocolate. Then it's pretty dark back there, so we're gonna do sienna brown here. Okay, not much. And we're gonna grab our gray. We're gonna put that there. Okay, then we'll grab our ivory. We're gonna blend that all together. Okay, then we can go back over with our dark chocolate a little bit. Okay, doesn't need much detail in that. All right, that's that. Okay, we're almost done, we're almost done, we're almost done. I hate to stop now. All right, let's grab indigo. Actually, no. We're gonna grab noir. Okay. I suppose it makes sense that the beast took a little bit longer. I mean, he's bigger than Belle. Plus, I chatted a lot at the beginning. I probably could have skipped that, but I missed you guys. All right, so now we're gonna use indigo. Okay. Okay, then ultramarine. Where are you, ultramarine? There we are. Ultramarine. Okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. All right, now we're gonna use periwinkle. Yeah, we still gotta do. Yeah, I know, right? Look at her hand and his hand. Yeah, exactly. Okay, gonna fill in that. All right, there's that. I want to grab Mykonos Blue. Here we go. Get that a little pop there. Okay, then grab periwinkle again. All right, and that's the bow done. Okay. Okay, chat. Oh, we need to do his nails. We need to do his nails real quick. Aww. Trying to decide what we're going to do for Monday. Because my husband doesn't have the day off, which means the kids are going to be here. The more I think about it, I hate this because I just set the new schedule. But the more I think about it, I'm almost thinking that I may have to stream at night on Monday. Dang, I shouldn't have made that big ol' announcement about the schedule when here I am just gonna change it. I don't know. Hi, Natalie. Yeah, her head would fit in his mouth, I know, right? Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about Monday. I gotta think about it. The kids might let me do a short stream. I don't know. I gotta think. Gotta think. All right. We're almost done. All right. So we're going to use dark chocolate first. I just totally forgot about Labor Day. Did I not color her glove all the way? Here we go. Okay. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, dark chocolate. My eyes are getting tired, but enjoying every minute of the stream. Right there with you, Natalie, but we're so close. Yes, but a lot of folk might have plans for the holiday, meals, family, etc. That's true. That's also true. I don't know, is Labor Day just a US thing? Or does, it's gotta be just a US thing, right? I don't think the UK celebrates it, or any other country. Until I joined these coloring groups that had a lot of people internationally, I never put too much thought into, you know, what the other countries celebrated, because it didn't really affect me. Alright, so there's the dark chocolate. Alright, now we're going to use Sienna Brown. It's a US thing. We don't have it here in Norway. Okay, there you go. Okay, then burnt ochre. We're going to fill that in. Okay, now I want to take ivory. I think you could do it the best time for you on Monday. Just post on... Yeah. I know, I still want to roll with it, and I think I could make it work. I'm using ivory right now, by the way. But I gotta do some thinking. I just hate to change it after I've just changed the schedule, you know what I mean? Oh well, I'll figure it out. There will be a stream on Monday, but time is up in the air. As much as I want to stick to the new schedule time, I forgot to take into account Labor Day. Isn't there a rule about Labor Day where you can't wear white after Labor Day or something? Or is that not a thing anymore? I'm hardly up on fashions. I wear what is comfortable. Yeah, American Labor Movement. There you go. Or you can color with your kids on stream. That could work. I don't know. I tend to be pretty protective about them. They said hi to stream before. But the problem is with live and small children, there is not a filter on them. So yeah. No white after Labor Day. Okay, why is that? I'm using white now, by the way. Why is it? What's the no white after Labor Day deal? Okay, his nails are black. Yeah, can you imagine if they started, like, fighting on stream? That wouldn't be awkward at all. Excuse me. Okay. Indigo. This is actually pretty blue. There's not too much darkness to it. Alright, Mykonos Blue. Alright. And we're gonna grab a little bit of Camel here for this. Almost done, almost done. Ivory for that. Okay. Now we have these tiny little birds do, then we have the filigree on his coat, okay? So, birds are blue and red. So let's grab indigo. Alright, a little bit of blue. Little blue bird. Okay, just like that. And then we'll add periwinkle. There we go. There's not too much detail on the birds. Alright, let's grab garnet. This is garnet here. Okay, I'm not bothering separating the beaks, they're just too small. Garnet, and then let's grab pink macaroon. Fill in the rest of that little birdie there. Okay. Alright. Now, last but not least, we have the filigree. Of course, it'd be extremely hot in September, and wearing white might make most sense, but if you want to be appropriately attired, you just did not do it. Wearing white was mainly just for summer. Ah, okay. So it was like to signify that summer was over. I got you. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, let's double check. Did we get everything all colored in? I believe so. We have our last step here. Oh, that bothers me. Fix that little bit of white bit there. Oh, and I grabbed the one. Wrong one. That's a little bit red. That's not bad. Okay, there we go. We have our gold for our filigree here. So it looks like all of his is on one side. You know what I didn't do? Let's grab this indigo because his buttons, yeah, are blue, but they're separate. There we go. That helps. Okay. So let's just follow this, okay? Let's see here. There you go. It's not popping as strongly as I'd like off his shirt. Are the Artezas the one I want to use for this? I'm gonna grab my Sliccis. Can't make sure it's running clear. Yeah. Yeah, I think, let's see. Can we wipe that off? Yeah, we can wipe that off. All right. I'm gonna use the Slicci ones here. There we go. That's more what I want. Nice and bright. Yeah, that's perfect. These are the Slicci metallic gel pens. Before I tried the Arteza ones, these are my go-to. They really pop on top of pencil. I guess I hadn't really tested the Artezas on top of pencil. I guess they just don't pop quite as much. Oh, that's coming out nice. I like that. See if you can see how bright that is. Oh, not squeegee. Sorry, Slicci. It's Pentel, the Slicci metallic gel pen. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, not squeegee. Slicci. S-L-I-C-C-I. They're just, they're definitely a spendier gel pen. But I usually, like, get them at Hobby Lobby and then use, like, the 40% off coupon on them. Yeah, sorry, I guess I was mumbling that. I was kind of doing my own thing a little bit. Well, if I hadn't finished it on stream, I probably would have stayed up to finish it anyway, just so that I could finish it. So, I might as well stay up and finish it with you guys. You can see I'm like writing on my hand a little because I'm trying to get a little bit of the pencil out of the nib because it does get caught up in it sometimes. There we go. Alright, was there any filigree on his left side? No. Okay. Alright. Let's zoom out, shall we, folks? Because, let me look it over. I think it is finished. Drum roll, please. Worst drum roll ever. And boom! It's finished. Let's move this up a little bit. There we go. So we can get the whole thing. Whole thing. There you go. See, the wind's moving it a little bit. Make sure we're nice and in focus. There you go. Got the light glaring on it a little bit, but I'll take a good picture of it tomorrow. So Scott thinks, yay, what a stunning picture, Emily. I love spending my evening with you all. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks, Natalie. Yeah, and I'll get a good picture of it tomorrow. I'll post it online. I think it came out pretty good. Not too shabby. When you're dealing with something that's not as clear cut and more confusing, it's a lot easier to just like map out your colors, place where you want your lights to go, your darks to go, and then meet them in the middle with your mid colors, you know? Phew, I couldn't comment there was a bar in the way. Oh. Thanks, Loretta. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Ariane. Well, thank you for everybody else sticking it out. I know it's getting late. I mean, it's almost midnight here. But, yeah. Sounds good. Good night, Donna. I'm going to keep you all posted on Monday. I need to decide what I'm going to do. I'll let you know. I'm not entirely sure. I honestly just spaced about Labor Day. Aw, thanks, Laura. So, yeah, I'll keep everyone posted, all right? Okay, well, I'm going to call it then. Thank you so much for everybody hanging out. Thank you for our super chats tonight. That was wonderful. We had Chelsea and we had Jim. So thank you so much. Let's see, was it Chelsea and Jim? I want to make sure I got those names right. My mouse is lagging a little bit. I don't know why it's doing that. Come on, mouse. Let's just go down here. Here we go. All right, let's check. Was it Chelsea and Jim? Make sure. Yes, it was them. Okay, perfect. All right. So yeah, gonna head out. All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and keep an eye on Instagram and Facebook. I'll keep you posted about Monday, and otherwise I'll see you then. We're gonna start our Johanna page, so if you want to join in, be sure to have that printed out. You can find it in the files of the Facebook group in its PDF form. All right. So everybody can join. All you need is a printer. All right. Thank you all, and I will see you later. All right? Bye. Later, Tater. Donna, you crack me up.